chance to hear Brother Rand sing, and then we gonna shout out all the fans. Yeah, it's Minister Jap. You already know, man. Church is definitely in the building. They fucking with me though. Alright, let's do it. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch. Yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, hey, church check in, let's go. Minister Jap, it's a new era and niggas is chat. I'm in the kitchen, I'm cooking this crack. Bitch getting taxed in my Benjamin static. Truck in the front and the engine in back. 3Ks, everything I'm whipping in is black. 3 hoes all wanna sit on my lap. High yellow heifer, I'ma hit her from the back. This is a fact, I'm taking your bitch, I'm not giving her back. Bitch got some kids, I'm not dealing with that. The back of her throw where my children is at, that was realer than that. Her mama's a hoe and her sister's a rat. The head was amazing, the pussy was trash. Run up on church and that pistol gon' blast. Get your ass body trying to get to this bag, nigga, church. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, listen, church check in, let's go. Relinquish the bitch, you loving and cuffing to be with the bitch. She came in with you, but I leave with the bitch. I bangin', I skeet on the bitch. Baby like Jap conceited and shit. I push it to start, ain't no key to my whip. Believe in the game, don't believe in the bitch. I listen to sin and the rest of the pimps. You chasing the bitch and ain't chasing the check. You look like a bitch when you making them threats. You talk how you talk cause you safe on the net. When I see you, no talking, I'm breaking your neck. Catch a nigga like I do, I'm dirty on sight. Whole lot of bargain, but I bet he won't bite. Bet a nigga won't roll a dice with his life. Double cross church kid, crucified twice, nigga. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, yeah. Church check in, 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 church on the bitch, 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 yeah, church on the bitch, yeah, church check in, church on the bitch, oh, church on the bitch, yeah, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, church on the bitch, hey, church check in, let's go. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. You know, make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest broken bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church check in, man. Church check in. going on, fam? We live, we live. Make sure the mic is right. Make sure the mic is right so we don't have problems. Okay. How we sounding? How we sounding, church? Get y'all church summertime merch. Throwing on them bright colors for the bitch. What's happening? What's happening, man? How was your 4th of July? How was your 4th? You know? Getting laid and playing spades. You survived. You ain't died. You survived, you ain't died. It was hot, yes it was, man. Who put something on that barbecue? You hate when you got one of those uppity cousins that want to put some vegan burgers on the grill, some black bean vegan burgers on the grill. Get your ass. You ever had one of them tofu hot dogs? You're like, man, what the hell is that? What a beef glizzies, no homo. You know? Turkey hot dogs, disgusting. Disgusting. Just messing up the whole motherfucking picnic. Yeah, it rained bad too. It rained bad too on the 4th, man. Everybody had to pack it in and turn it to a house party. Turned into a house party, man. I'll do a turkey burger. I ain't doing no turkey blizzard. Shit's off. Shit's off. Like rolled up turkey bologna on a bun. What's happening with y'all, man? Check in, man. Wake up. We on the wake up. Gotta shout out my brother EV, man, coming through with our first super chat. Say, hey, man, y'all show some love to this show. It's a fan-funded show. The fans fund this show. Y'all keep this thing going. We got 3 shows lined up for y'all today. Keep your notifications on. Hit that super chat. Hit that cash app. I need a fish sandwich. They ate all the barbecue. I can't get a plate from nobody. Ain't nobody got a plate from me. By the time I came through, all the food was gone. I ain't get no barbecue. I'm pissed. All that was left was black bean burgers and turkey hot dogs. I'm like, why y'all trying to treat your boy Jap like an anorexic stripper? Say, hit that like button or you ain't black. You a tether. You are a tether. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, dirty foot illegal. Oh, yeah, we got, this is an ashy foot show today. Ashy feet and accent. I think that's what's going to, because it's definitely going to be a part 2. Let me write that down. Part 2 is going to be ashy feet and accents. They going to hate me. write that down. Ashy feet and accents, nigga. Accents, nigga. You think you're so funny, Mr. Jap. We are going to hell over here. You want to make fun of our country and our heritage. Bastards. Lazy akatas don't work. You're uneducated. Niggas. Niggas. Lazy. You're just lazy. You could never be like our people. You have no culture. You have no culture. Speaking of culture, I want to talk about South Africa and culture. You know? A lot of y'all are not understanding what's going on in South Africa, but they are dealing with the same thing we are dealing with the illegals. The illegals takeover of our communities. The illegals takeover of our resources. The illegals taking over our country. You know what I'm saying? And they're handling that ass. They're putting belt to ass. The xenophobic way. Pervert. Now, this is an interesting topic because you can't call it racism. Okay? And it's not Islamophobia. It's not a religious thing. And this is going to be very interesting because there are people who look exactly like each other, but ain't each other. And they recognize that they ain't each other. And they're fighting. And it's a cultural clash. That is me kind of paraphrasing what xenophobia is. It's the people of South Africa not wanting other cultures of Africans in their shit. And it's very interesting because I'm watching these people fight and I'm like, how can you tell who is who? To me, when they speak English, they both sound the same. They're kicking Nigerians' asses. They're kicking the people from the Democratic Republic of Congo. Anyone who ain't South African that's black is getting belt to their asses. They have literally gave them a cutoff date to where they have to get out or we kicking you out. And the people, this is what there's aspects of this I respect and aspects of it I don't. You know, and this is the crazy part. The tethers are on us as foundational Black Americans, but we're not attacking y'all. All you immigrant groups, we understand that you all view us as an enemy. You know, y'all are here to exploit us, blend in and pretend, and then stab us in the back in the end. We found that out. We've always knew it, but we never put the wording to it and never just all got on board. But now it's blatantly obvious that the hate is out. We got to salute men like Tariq Nasheed for actually enlightening a lot of Black folks, and as well as Yvette Carnell and Tone Talks with the ADOS movement. Can't forget them. You know what I'm saying? Can't forget them. You know? But if Africans know the difference between each other, and they're not all united, why is it all this pressure for foundational Black Americans to unite every person with melanin in the world? You know, they put that burden on us. Like something is wrong with us. And back home, y'all don't even get along. You don't get along back home. And every one of your countries, you know the difference. So why, when you come here, we must unite? And we try to unite with all of these immigrant groups wholeheartedly. Arms wide open. Brothers and sisters, they let us know that they don't fuck with us. And all we're doing is saying, okay, you're on your own. Now it's, oh, the foundational Black Americans hating on us and this and that. You just like the white man. No. We gonna fall back from y'all and get ourselves in order. Because you, like my brother Phil from the Advise Show, salute the bro. Make sure y'all subscribe to bro. Always said, you immigrants like to other yourselves from Black people when it's not beneficial. When it's beneficial, you're Black. When it's not of your benefit, you're not Black. So we're not here to let you play those games because we can't play Black. We just have to stay Black. We can't pretend to be African. You are always there to remind us that we are not Africans. It's you who told us that we are not Africans. As well as the Caribbeans, y'all make it y'all business. What are y'all doing here? We have culture. Y'all don't belong at the carnival and our parades. This is for us. That's fine. Now, the Haitians are getting deported. All y'all getting deported. And we're not standing on the front lines for y'all. Support the show. Roly Poly is the worst. The way he talks to Blacks. Roland Martin. See, we already exposing these people. They wave their foreign flag to a country that they will never want to go back to, don't want to live in, harder than the country that they killed and almost died to get to. You literally are running from your country. And you wave that flag with pride. You're full of shit. Every last one of you immigrants. I don't care whether you're African, Mexican, or whatever. Every immigrant is full of shit if they're waving their flags in America as if they're proud of their country and they don't want to go back. You are literally crying that we're sending you back. You're crying racism. You're crying, oh, foundational Black Americans are doing the work of the white man. They're going to send you back too. We're not going nowhere. We were here when it started. When this country started, we were here. You try to write off our history and lineage with your nose in the air, and then when we take a glimpse at where you all came from, it is hell on earth. There ain't a Black person alive with common sense that's trying to sneak into Africa and stay. We are not coming through in droves and boats trying to sneak into Africa. It's not an influx of us with common sense who are trying to immigrate and live over there with y'all. We're good here. And to a degree, they envy us. I watched a debate Tariq had with an Ethiopian, and he said, "We luckily got brought over here. we lucked up and we were over in America. Lucked up. No, we couldn't run like you are running. We had to make shit shake. And unfortunately, you all are getting the benefits of our ancestors' blood with your disrespectful asses. So I don't feel any sympathy or anything that y'all going through in Africa, South Africa, Nigeria, Congo, Sudan. I don't care. Y'all fight it out. If we supposed to be showing all this unity over here as foundational Black Americans in America, show us how it's done back home. Because y'all putting belt to ass to Nigerians and every other Black African that comes into South Africa, but yet and still you're scared of the white folks. You haven't put that energy on the white folks. You haven't put the energy on the Chinese or the Indians. They okay. In fact, you know not to even go into their neighborhoods. But let a Nigerian come over there, oh, you're giving them the belt. We don't want you in your crime in this country, you criminals. You taking our jobs, taking our women. They saying the same thing that we've been saying. Well, we don't care if immigrants take our women. They can have them. But taking our jobs, taking our resources, we're saying the same thing about y'all over here. The only difference is you're lucky. You're getting handled with white gloves, believe it or not. Take your ass to South Africa, they're putting the belt to your ass. They're coming in your house, snatching you out. That is one aspect I can respect of them handling their immigrant problem. The only problem I have is them not doing the same thing to the white colonizers over there and the Chinese ones. That's right, man. Show some love to this show, man. We're gonna chop it. $5 from my man over here to Dale. Bump their unity. All these other Black cultures want to beef with FBAs. Yes. Yes. And like I said, when we gotta look at these people with and look at these people with like a side eye and see what is their actual motive. What is their actual motive? You say, Umbuta, Umtumba don't want Keisha, Tasha, or Kendra G. Yes, they do. They fat enough. And for a green card. We got to look at their agenda. Like when they try to push that whole, oh yeah, we'll give foundational Black American citizenship in Ghana. And then when niggas niggas went over there and did that shit, they got scammed out of property, money. They only wanted our money. And then they got treated like third-class citizens, fucking second-class citizens. They hated us over there. So we just falling back. We're just reacting appropriately. Now you getting handled with white gloves. We're not running up in y'all houses. We're speaking out, creating awareness that we're not united with these people. All these immigrant groups got to go. You know my stance. I want them to cut immigration off for 20 years. We deal with these motherfuckers we got here. Nobody else could get in. Sorry. Cut off. And we should only, when it comes to immigration, to get in America, we should only be taking the best of the best from every country. It better be like a surgeon, a scientist, an inventor, the best of the best. You have got to be an asset to America, not a liability. Go be a refugee somewhere else. We can't handle it no more. We got our own problems to fix. And for foundational Black Americans, before we unite with any African groups, any tether groups, any Caribbeans, we got to unite with ourselves. Screw all that. because we let these people infiltrate, and it's going to be really hard to get through to a lot of East Coast and New York niggas because most of them are tethers. You know, the real backbone of foundational Black American culture in this country is Midwest and the South. Midwest and the South. That East Coast, tethers, that West Coast, it's a little bit better, but it ain't like New York, but they got a lot of mixed up stuff over there too, because they got a lot of tethers and messages. You know what I'm saying? But that's why the experience of being in the South and being in the Midwest is very similar, because you're dealing with real country Black folks. You're dealing with real foundational Black American Black folks. We don't be seeing all that exotic nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're in the Midwest, most of y'all family come from Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Louisiana. So the Midwest and the South is the backbone of foundational Black Americans in America. So, because when we really notice a difference when immigrants come here. When immigrants come to the Midwest and come to the South, we feel the difference. New York is not going to feel the difference. Cali, they're not going to really feel the difference. We feel the difference over here. Because we the backbone. We the real foundational Black Americans here. And when you start adding all these other elements, you're like, hold on, man, this shit changing. These niggas ain't really Black folks. Hit that like button, man. What's y'all doing, man? Midwest and South definitely, Minister. Yeah. Texas, yeah. But Texas got a lot of Mexicans, but, you know, it ain't a whole lot. Them Mexicans is real Mexicans, and they not really, it ain't a whole bunch of mixing, racial mixing with them. Even in Cali, ain't really like a lot of racial mixing with the Mexicans and Blacks. You know what I'm saying? But when you start talking about the East Coast, they just mix it all up. East Coast just mix it all up. You know, but I would say the West Coast don't have that strong hold of foundational Black American values, that country Mississippi vibe. Like, because the people from the South, they went to the Midwest. That's why we so similar. That's why we so similar in how we talk, what we eat. You know what I'm saying? How we move, family reunions. You know what I'm saying? That's how we move. You know? So we gonna notice when an immigrant come in, because it's gonna be like, it's gonna be a culture shock to us. It's gonna be a culture shock to us. Like, if a big influx of Dominicans came to Chicago, we're gonna take notice, because this is very different. You know? We're gonna take notice really quick. If you drop a shitload of Haitians over here, we're gonna notice that shit. Like, hold on, man. Where did all this come from? You know, they got little pockets in Chicago, like the north side, where you can do that. But you come to the south side and you drop an influx of them people, they're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna stick out like a sore thumb. So we're dealing with, in America right now, an immigrant invasion. Now that they didn't pass the law restricting with the 14th Amendment, restricting these immigrants from having these anchor babies, which that law was designed to give citizenship to the children of slaves and the children of Native Americans off of the reserves. These other immigrant groups found a loophole and they're exploiting that. So they're going to be at our front door. They're going to be at our doorstep pregnant They're going to come over here, you know what I'm saying, 8 months pregnant, ready to drop off the baby and get citizenship. And you could thank the Democratic, liberal, you know, people like Ketanji Brown Jackson and Sotomayor in the Supreme Court for upholding the 14th Amendment. It needs to be amended, man. It needs to be ratified or whatever the fuck. Get that shit up out of here, man. But you know, all of this stuff was designed for black folks. They're taking it, like even civil rights. That was something we fought for. If we didn't have civil rights here, these people wouldn't be here, man. They wouldn't be trying to come here all the time. And they're running from their problems back home. And it was so funny when I went down this rabbit hole of dealing with what's going on in South Africa, to see that the complaints that they have are extremely similar to the same complaints that foundational Black Americans have, Americans, period, when it comes to these illegal immigrants. Taking jobs, utilizing our programs, starting businesses up in there, you know what I'm saying? Shit that was meant for their people. You know, whether it's subsidies, they're getting help and all this shit, and they got people there that need help. The only thing I don't respect is the energy that they have for the Nigerians, the people from the Congo and all that, they don't have for white folks. So that just goes to show you that even when the Africans come over here, they are trying to align themselves with white folks. So don't be fooled as if they're coming over here to be brothers and sisters and allies to you, especially being a free-thinking straight black man who is the enemy of the world. As a free-thinking straight black man, you are the enemy of earth to everyone. You are envied, you are hated, you're going to be slighted, you're going to be betrayed, used, ideas stolen, because you are a free-thinking straight black man. You are a threat. They don't want you to have their women, even though their women want us. They don't want you to elevate, because you could possibly be over white society and have say-so. They don't want that to be possible. So yes, you know, it's very interesting watching them. They're kicking in doors, they're kicking ass, which is hilarious to me. Y'all kicking all these black folks' ass, but the white man is just sitting there flourishing in y'all shit. And y'all ain't bust a grape at him. Scared of him. I seen a white police officer knock an African out for talking crazy. For talking crazy, just talking. They so scared of white people, but they got real smoke for their immigrants, man. And this is interesting. They gave them a deadline. They had to June 30th to get the fuck out. And if you still over there, you know, they might put you on a t-shirt. America does not need to bring in and import anybody coming from hellholes, bro. No hellholes, bro. You coming from Haiti, keep that shit over there. Go to the UK, go. There is a whole world. Stop picking this country. Pick another country. You know, we got enough immigrant cowards here who ran from their problems. If everybody in the world runs from their problematic countries, which is most of these countries in the world, and came to America, what the fuck is America gonna be? These people don't assimilate. They come to America and protest America. The nerve of these people. They come to America to wave their flag. Look at the Somalians. Every time we try to do good by all of these other cultures and immigrant groups, They give us their asses to kiss. Deport them all. Yeah, if you're gonna diss me in super chat, or it don't count. You know, and that be these tethers. Tethers are so infatuated with us. Anything we discuss, they gotta be over here. You know? Megyn Kelly hit it on the head. Go home. Go the fuck back to Haiti. Go the fuck back to Africa. If it's so great, you should stay. Like, I don't respect the immigrants that come to this country because they want to rep for where they came from. And I always simplify it as an analogy is, let's say you get remarried and you keep celebrating your ex-wife's birthday. You got pictures of your ex-wife all over your home with your new wife. Could your new wife trust you? Would it be fair to say for your new wife to say, hey man, obviously you still got love for your old wife. Go back. Why are you with me? And that's what America is saying to all of you immigrants. Why if your love and loyalty lies back home? Stay home, fix that hellhole. Oh, we're being persecuted. Fight back, die for it. I watched the video. I wish I would have downloaded it. It was I might have it. It was an immigrant. It was an immigrant Nigerian, and I want to say the UK or Ireland. And this tether said, hold on, I knew I found this one video. This tether said that he left his wife and kids because he gay. And in Nigeria, you know how they do you gay. He said, I love it here. Ireland needs to fucking deport you. That country don't need no cowards like you who will leave their wife and children to be gay in a foreign country. They really need you to be gay. You left your wife and your kid. This is the type of people that come over here. I told you I got a cousin, man. His father, my uncle, he from Nigeria, and he got deported back to Nigeria once he got locked up on a dope charge in the States. And he pretended to be gay to get out of Nigeria. Now he's in Canada. That's why all you immigrants go to Canada with that bullshit. Canada has no integrity. Canada has no morals. Canada really is looking like little India right now. They got a big Sikh community. That's the ones with the big turban. They run in the government. They involved in everything out in Canada, man. And Canada is a big rainbow community. I want the rainbow people to to go move to Canada too, man. Rainbows, take your ass to Canada. Get the fuck on. We ain't trying to have you over here either. I'm trying to see if I can find that video. I know I had to download it. That shit was too wild. This dude literally left his whole family back in Nigeria, wife and kids, to be gay in Ireland. These are the cowards that we're going to bring in our country and give them taxpayer benefits? Crazy? Are you crazy? Let me see. Yeah. And it's going to acting we're reaching, and Africans, we got love for us. We just bullshit. Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Africans have no problem telling us to fuck off. Let me see. Damn, I don't know if I downloaded it, man. I really wish I could find that video, man. That was just oh my God, that was just brutal to watch. These dudes just literally be big old cowards. Just big old cowards, man. You know? But yeah, man. Yo, ashy attitude. I like that. I like that to be. I like that. Yeah, they got ashy attitudes when it comes to us. Coming over here with an ashy attitude. Let me see if I can find a clip of them giving us an ashy attitude. Let me see the ashy attitude. What was this the right video? Let me see. Is this the video? Let me see. Somebody sent this in. Let me see.
Man, see, this the shit that you gotta go through. Unbelievable.
Hold on.
Man, see, this the shit that you gotta go through. Unbelievable.
It's not nice for you to say. Really? Especially being an African descendant. You and us are different. So you refer to him as a hungry nigga.
Oh, she checking dude.
That's like a white man calling him a nigga. Don't do it.
Damn.
Don't do it.
Tell her.
If somebody walking here and refer to you as a nigga, you gonna holler what? You're African, right? Or if somebody call you black, you gonna holler you African, right? So yeah, so stand on it. He not no nigga. Don't call him no nigga. Don't refer to him no nigga. Recording our
Oh, so this African trying to call a motherfucker a nigga. See, we own business now. Now we own business. This shit is getting footing. It's catching on. People are starting to realize y'all getting exposed. Y'all getting cooked and y'all not liking it. Because it was sweet. It was sweet for decades. With y'all fake love. Africans gave us fake love. They not able to do that shit no more.
Damn. Man, see, this the shit that you gotta go through. Unbelievable.
It's not nice for you to say. Really? Especially being an African descendant. You and us are different. So you refer to him as a hungry nigga. It's disrespectful. That's like a white man calling him a nigga. Don't do it.
Damn.
Don't do it.
Tell her.
If somebody walking here and refer to you as a nigga, you gonna holler what? You're African, right? Or if somebody call you black, you gonna holler you African, right? So yeah, so stand on it. He not no nigga. Don't call him no nigga. Don't refer to him no nigga. Recording all you want. That's not okay. That's not okay. No, that's not how niggas get it. Watch your mouth. No,
I appreciate you.
See, they got too comfortable. They getting too comfortable. Deport him.
It's not.
I can use any word I want.
No, you can't. Because he
Don't support him. Deport him.
walk in and call refer to you as black, but you gonna holler you're African, right?
Bro, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
She's on business, man. See. She definitely been around a real man. She got a real man she been listening to in her life. See, she is reflecting the wisdom of a man. A man had to teach her that. I like that. I like when the ladies is reflecting the wisdom of us, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I like that. You know? We got to keep, you know one thing too, we got to get the youth. We got to start getting at the teenagers, the 13-year-olds and up. We got to start teaching them about this. Because I've experienced this when I was a little kid and I didn't necessarily know the difference. I lived next door to some Jamaicans and I was so naive. I thought that they were like Africans or something. And they treated all us like shit on the block. Wouldn't let us play with their kids. They was worse than Jehovah's Witnesses. Did you see the roofers fighting on the roof video? Yeah, man, we're going to do a Mexican video on that. You better know what you did, man. Show some love to the church. You know, had a Jamaican motherfucker out when I used to stay on the east side when I was a little kid. And I want to say the motherfucking name was Gary or something, man. They would never, you know, we could never hoop with them, none of that. Like, they just kept the kids away from us. I remember one time I came in the backyard, I seen the daddy in the backyard with them dreadlocks, and he had this big old machete, cut this coconut, and he was drinking the coconut. I was like, that's a big knife. I was just a kid. They were mean as fuck. They was mean to the parents. They was mean to everybody. You know? And they thought that they was big shit. I remember this too, yeah. They thought they was big shit because this was like the early 90s. They had a Saab. Who remember the Saabs? The turbo, this turbo stick shift Saabs. They had a Saab. Everybody's like, ooh, that was like a Benz back then. They're not really popular right now. You had to be from that dope boy era from back then. Niggas had Saabs. They had a Saab. They was the only one on the block with a Saab. You know what I'm saying? And they was just uppity. You know what I'm saying? My parents, they had like a Blazer. They had a Blazer back then. You know, you was still doing it in a Blazer. I think my daddy had a Blazer and a Mustang. He had a Mustang and a Blazer. My mama had the Blazer. My daddy had the Mustang. You ain't never had, I think my mama had a Geo Tracker one time too. But yeah, they had a Saab, S-A-A-B. Look that car up. That was the shit in the early 90s, man. And in the 80s. So it was like, anybody who had that was like, yeah, they got money. This nigga was driving a Saab. But they was some uppity ass immigrants. Couldn't stand their ass, man. Couldn't stand their ass, man. They used to throw big ass parties. Couldn't nobody come over there. They wasn't nice to the neighbors. They was on their own thing. Said the Geo Trackers had it. Nigga, it was the Trackers and the Geo Trackers. It was the Pathfinders. It was the Blazers. It was the Ford Tempo. The Beretta. The Mustang. My daddy had a 5.0. What else used to be the cars, man? Thunderbird. And Acuras.
That was the shit back then. That was the shit back then. You know what I'm saying? That was the shit back then. And all the niggas was trying to drive sticks back then. Everybody was driving sticks. Oh yeah, the Jetta. The Jetta. Oh yeah, the Supra. Act Legends. Act Legends was like some, you know, you was really selling dope if you had Act Legend. But even with the Saab, you had the Saab with the BBSs and shit. The Riviera, that's 2001. That's when niggas was riding 20-inch Assassins and shit and choppers. Niggas don't remember them rims. You know what I'm saying? Cutlass Supremes. I had a Cutlass. In high school. But see, now y'all starting to talk more like in the 90s, 2000, early 2000s. And I was in the Cutlass Club. Then I joined the Monte Carlo Club towards the mid 2000s, 2006, Monte Carlo SS, all black. We was in the Monte Carlo Club. You know what I'm saying? Then I started doing other shit. And I had Impala at one time. Yeah, man. Say maximum with rims. Now, I say the best cars to me was the early 2000s, nigga. When that Dodge Intrepid came out, niggas, everybody had an Intrepid on some 20s. Everybody had that Chrysler 300, that 300 before it came to 300C, when it was a big body 300, and it looked like an Intrepid. It was big as hell before they made the 300C. Monoblocks, yeah. And then that Riviera. That Riviera was cold. Everybody wanted a Riviera because that was just a big ass two-door car. You know what I'm saying? Bentley grill on the 300C. I remember niggas do that. Lamborghini doors on the 300C. I remember niggas doing that. But remember, everybody had a Dodge Intrepid. Remember on Belly? Shit, DMX was riding around in that Dodge Intrepid. Concords. Remember them Concords. Remember them motherfucking Concords. Remember them Concords. Remember them Concords, boy. But the Monte Carlo Club in Chicago, nigga, it was just like a pussy getting magnet, man. If you had a Monte Carlo, nigga, in Chicago at that time, riding down 87th, and we stopped right over there on the boulevards and line up all the Monte Carlos. We'll line up right on 87th and Halsted. Because we finna ride all the way to Ashland, all the way to Pulaski, and come back around and cut up and go all the way over east. We're gonna cut up about 100 Monte Carlos, stopping traffic. Nobody had it in this city like the Monte Carlo Club. Pervert. They had an Intrepid Club too. See, I don't know if y'all cities did that. We had clubs. We had car clubs. It was like how they had motorcycle gangs. We had car clubs. So niggas on the back of their Monte Carlo it'll say Southside, blah, 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 87, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? 79 for Chappelle, whatever they had to say on the back of their shit. You know what I'm saying? Monte Carlo Club. And it say Monte Carlo Club run it. Chevy Club. Then they just tried to combine all the Chevys. And they just did a whole Chevy Club. So then all the Caprices, but the Caprices was getting stolen so much and everybody ain't had. And then the Caprices, niggas didn't want to. Everybody didn't have an extra car to be in the Caprice Club. Because if you was in a Caprice Club, that's your extra car. You're not driving no Caprice every goddamn day. That shit gonna get stolen, shot up. You know what I'm saying? Aurora, that Aurora too. That over, oh my God, that Aurora. Oldsmobile Aurora was probably like the hood Benz, man. That was like the hood CLS, my nigga. That was like the hood version of the CLS. That Oldsmobile Aurora, boy. Boy, y'all taking me back. But if you couldn't get no hoes and you was in a Monte Carlo club, something was wrong with you. Yep, on mono blocks. Niggas was riding Assassins. Niggas was riding, what's the mono blocks? Them 3-spoke. Niggas started riding Spinners. That got lame real fast. The Spinners got lame real fast. Y'all got me going down memory lane, man. That's when y'all hoes had good pussy. That's when y'all had good pussy. But we didn't have no tethers. On Lorenzo's, yep. Lorenzo's was the shit. What was I forgot. It was a Lowen Hearts was the coldest rim ever. Who remember them Lowen Hearts? Who remember them Lowen Hearts? They look so garbage now. They got to redo the Lowen Heart, man. Forgiato or somebody got to redo the Lowen Heart. That original Lowen Heart, that was the coldest rim. Them Lowen Hearts was the coldest rim, man. Dayton's, niggas ain't really ride Dayton's like that in the Midwest because we got too many potholes, we got mud, we got, we ain't really got really good streets. That's a West Coast Texas thing, you know what I'm saying? With like swingers and shit. We ain't have all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Old niggas rode like, chrome and Vogue tires and shit with the little yellow lip and shit, That's some old nigga shit on a Cadillac with the cloth top and shit. You know what I'm saying? But them motherfucking Lowen Heart rims was the truth. Them Lowen Hearts was the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? But we about to get into this, man. Hit that like, hit that share. Turn my chat room up. You know what I'm saying? We about to go in on the Immigrants. We started off early this morning. We gonna rock out all day. Y'all, we taking our time. We walking it down slow, man. You know what I'm saying? Show, let's go.
Special delivery.
It's the 126.
Cut that shit up, man. So.
Where's my bitch? Off in the foot hole. Nut up in the throat. Where's my bitch? Off in the foot hole. Nut up in the throat. I got rich. Off in the foot hole. Nut up in the throat. Where's my bitch? Off in the foot hole. Nut up in the throat.
Popping it. Drop the top on the coupe. Can't stop it. We take it. Get sloppy. I send a shooter. Go find me. Chopping it. I'm on the smoking this out of shit. Wanna know where your bitch been slopping shit. Pulling up drink. This is out of shit. Taking off drill like a pilot bitch. Where did your bitch go? She went to be a hoe. Stack up the cat cut. I gotta get the dough. Take all the shit. This a broad day kid though. Feeling truck back to back. Took all the info. Which way? Wet way. Where did your bitch go? Stick out the house. Stuck dick on the tiptoes. Your RTM is sliding in Lambo. Cut on my bitch. She turned to a fat hoe.
Where's my bitch? Off in the foot hole. Nut up in the throat. Where's my bitch? Off in the foot hole. Nut up in the throat. I got rich. Off in the foot hole. Nut up in the throat. Where's my bitch? Off in the foot hole. Nut up in the throat. Bitch on rich. Bitch on rich. Where's my bitch? Where's my bitch? I'm fucking the bitch. Where's my bitch? Where's my bitch? Where's my bitch? Where's my bitch?
All right, so for all y'all who don't know, in South Africa right now, they have a deadline. They had a deadline. It was June 30th to get out and stay out for all illegal African immigrants. And they even kicking out the ones who got legal citizenship. If you're not South African, they're kicking you out regardless. And when I mean they, I don't mean the authorities. When I mean they, I don't mean the police. When I mean they, I don't mean the army. When I mean they, I don't even mean the government. The people are having an uprising and taking action and getting these people out of their country by any means necessary. Now, on the outside looking in, that is a very bold move. That is a commendable move. But they kicking out all the black folks from other countries, but just not the white men, just not the Indian men, just not the China men. They are so united in this fight. The police, the army, and nobody can contain them. They even have their own leader. So this is what the tethers over here saying that we're doing to them. We're going against them. We haven't mobilized and hit the streets and got at y'all ass. We're letting ICE do its duty when it comes to you. We're just not jumping in the front line and picketing and marching for y'all. Yeah, the Zulus over there getting busy. And they mean business. And it's working. Imagine if we did that here. It would work. But we ain't united like that. And it's crazy that they can unite to fight other Africans. But they can't unite to fight nothing white. They will not unite to fight nothing white. It's crazy. Let's just take a look, man. Damn tethers.
Thousands of migrants are fleeing South Africa ahead of a self-declared deadline set not by authorities, but by vigilante groups demanding undocumented.
The authorities didn't set this up. The people did. They said that their government is not doing a good enough job with getting these people out and stop letting them in. We're going to take action. We wouldn't need ICE if we united as Americans and got all of these groups out of here. They're doing the job of ICE. Like I've been telling y'all, ICE ain't moving fast enough. ICE is not moving fast enough in America. We watching all these people online crying about deportation. ICE is not moving fast enough. They started in the beginning of June, and they told them they got a deadline at the end of June, and these motherfuckers have packed their bags and got up out of there. That's powerful. I respect them for that. But they still kisses the white men's ass because they need them. In Africa, none of them know how to run no damn country. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Well, I don't want to go. Everybody like, oh, you get your passport, y'all passport these nuts. Okay? Passport these nuts. I'm not going to Africa. It's not a dream of mine. If you niggas going to goddamn, you passport bros going down to Brazil and Colombia and y'all not coming back, imagine what'll happen to your ass in Africa. I'm not going to Nigeria. I don't want to go to none of the places that people are running from. Okay, I don't work for Vice as a journalist. Now, if I did that, if that was my job, I might do it. If we had like security, you know, everything worked out, I can show you how crazy this shit is, and we can hurry up and get the fuck back home. But I don't want to be there. I don't want any attachment to Africa. Now, Africa doesn't want any attachment to us. That's the thing. That's the problem with black folks in America. Let me slow down. Black folks want an attachment to Africa. Africa does not want an attachment to us. That's why they sent us here. That's why they sold us. When the white man got off the boat in Africa, he ain't know where to go. He ain't know how to hunt niggas down. The niggas was ready to go. We'll sell you this. We'll sell you these niggas. Take these motherfuckers. Now we're doing good, and now you want to be aligned with us. Fuck that. Fuck that. You remind us here when we interact with y'all here, you remind us that we ain't African. If I go over there, I can only imagine what you're gonna do. If I'm not giving you money, ain't gonna be no love. You don't love foundational Black Americans. You love what we can do for you.
Foreigners leave the country by June the 30th. Anti-immigration protests are planned nationwide on Tuesday, raising fears of violence. South African police.
Oh, no, we ain't spreading hate or nothing like that. It's awareness. We are aware of the hatred that Africans have for not only each other, but for us especially, being a free-thinking straight Black man. They will fuck with our women. That's why I told you we got to watch our women, because our women play both sides in a lot of our fights. Got to watch our women, because our women can go either direction. She can go on the side of white supremacy, or she can go side with the toughest because she just want to be down. That's our biggest obstacle, our women, as a free-thinking straight Black man, a free-thinking straight Black man in America. Our obstacles are women, because we got to half-ass trust y'all. Come on.
Say that they will not tolerate attacks or property damage, but tension remains high, as DW's Diane Hawker-Kalubi reports.
No, I'll never come back again here. I can't say this country is very bad, no. But the situation...
Now that y'all got kicked, and this is another thing too, the people who got kicked out of South Africa, please don't come to America. Go to the UK. Go to Australia. Go to Europe. Do not come here.
Which is happening now. It causes me to say I can't come back again. Okay. All right.
James Mackey is one of hundreds of Malawian citizens trying to get back home. He's camped outside the Malawi consulate in Johannesburg, hoping that his country's government will repatriate him and others.
And then, so you try to get your citizenship back, basically, because you turned your back on your country. They should just leave y'all as nomads from running from y'all motherfucking countries. Nobody should take y'all, because y'all betray where you're from. You cannot keep running from your problems. They will not be fixed. If they so smart, Africans are so hardworking, work hard, bring all that intelligence to your country.
Immigration groups like March and March and Operation Dudula have planned a mass mobilization against illegal migration for Tuesday.
Now, the interesting part about this, what I find interesting, how can you tell? Maybe if there's an African in here who could tell, like, a person that's from South Africa and a person that's from Malawi or the Congo or from Nigeria. To us here in America, y'all all look the same and y'all all sound the same. It's just like what's going on in Mexico. You know they do the same thing in Mexico with Guatemala and all the neighboring South American countries. The southern Mexican border, they not letting them people come over there. They kicking their ass out too, brutally. They just don't show it on TV. I showed y'all before. Because they trying to come up there and get through and then get to the southern border of America. But then they settling in their towns and fucking everything up. They going over there grabbing your Guatemalan ass and kicking your ass back. So that just goes to show you, man, immigration is a problem everywhere. People are tired of it. People are tired of people sneaking into the countries.
30 June, coupled with a call for undocumented foreigners to leave the country. The group's leaders have said the protests will be peaceful.
So if there's anyone that must shoulder any blame for the 30th, it's the government. But on our part, we are...
The government.
saying for what we can take and what we can do.
And I want y'all to see this. When we look at all these protests, you're not going to see no white people. White people sitting back like, it's y'all problem. We straight. This immigrant issue, y'all getting deported. And they got to stop lying, saying they're going to come for you niggas next. Where they going to send us? We were here when the country started. We didn't immigrate. We're not immigrants. We didn't run from anywhere. We were snatched up and brought here and said, let's start a country and we're going to use you niggas to do it. We got a horrible history, but we started this shit. We ain't going nowhere. Our blood is on the soil of America, not Africa. We the niggas you got rid of. Don't try to unite with us now because shit is going bad for y'all. That's the same thing that the Haitians are doing. They want us to unite because shit going bad for them right now. When shit was going good for all y'all, and you thought your temporary status, which if you this is why you need to get deported anyway, because you can't read and you don't understand what the word temporary meant. Temporary don't mean permanent. You should have known the risk when you came over here with temporary status. Oh, my status is temporary. So which means this day would come. This day was going to come, and the day has came. Don't try to unite with us now that shit's going bad, because when shit was going great for y'all walk around here with your nose all in the air, it was fuck us. They're black. Oh, I'm not black. I'm Haitian. See, I have culture. Okay, we're going to send you back to your culture. Oh, I'm not black. I'm Nigerian. Okay, we're going to send you back to your culture. Those niggas, they pen sagging, they baby mamas, gangs. We ain't chopping off heads, slaughtering whole villages with AKs. Massive AIDS epidemics. No, that ain't us. Them y'all problems, and y'all gonna have to fix them. You never heard a Haitian say that shit? You must don't leave the house much. That's why you don't got a fucking picture on your goddamn profile. You're living in the metaverse. You're living in the metaverse. Say Lauryn Hill, Wyclef, they all East Coast niggas. That's why you got that. That's why most of us in the Midwest and the South, we gotta do background checks on East Coast niggas speaking on behalf of the black community. Thorough black background check has to be done on that. Like, hold on. Because most of your favorite rappers from the East Coast, New York and all that, they not really black. Biggie, Jamaican. Cameron, I think he's Dominican. Mace, Dominican. Jim Jones, Puerto Rican and Honduran or something. I mean, it goes on and on. I mean, just name them. Mace is Haitian. Shine Belize. You say Boston, all Haitians in Cape Verde. All the New York niggas is all mixed up. Bobby Sperto, he's a Haitian. You know? French Montana, Arab. You know? So it's like, it gets real tricky having this conversation with the East Coast people, because a lot of the people who are going against what FBA stand for, a lot of them are East Coast. Like that Mav Hoffa and Fat Joe sit down. Mav Hoffa's Jamaican. They're gonna take issue with this because they're not included in this. Nah, Cameron ain't FBA. Mace is something else. I want to. He's some type of Spanish. He said it. He said it on one of them shows. He's some type of Spanish. Shocked me. I ain't know Fabulous was Spanish. Come on. So when you start just naming all the Nipsey Hussle was half. He was half Eritrean. What is it? Yeah, Eritrean and half FBA. So he get half credit. He get half credit. But it's still with them exotic niggas. They like to rep. They like to rep their exotic side more than their black side. They like to do that to show the niggas that I'm a super exotic different nigga. Joel Santana's is Puerto Rican or some shit. You know, so you got to watch the East Coast niggas. A lot of them Africans. You got a lot of Jamaicans. You got a lot of Haitians. You know, and they know how to separate themselves from us.
To ensure that no violence ensures, we'll do that.
But Mackie is not convinced. In the last 2 months, 2 demonstrations ended in violent clashes. 4 people were killed, including 2 Mozambicans, 1 Malawian and 1 South African. Mackie says he has also received direct threats.
There is also, the situation is not good. Why I'm saying it's not good, there we are staying with the people who are also there.
See, I find this interesting because I'm like, how do they identify who's who? They literally walking up on motherfuckers like, show us your ID or you gotta go, like type shit. Because all these motherfuckers look the same to me.
Citizens of this country. So they say to us, all foreigners, if we are still living here, they've got rights to do whatever they can manage to do to us, especially to kill or maybe to get injured.
The government says 15,000 Malawians have been processed for deportation, primarily in Durban, and those without appropriate documents will need to be issued emergency travel documents and could be banned from travel into South Africa for 5 years. This will be the case for Hawa Hassan, who admits entering.
See, niggas over here complaining about ICE. ICE ain't got nothing on this. ICE ain't got nothing on this. Could you imagine getting deported from Africa, a country in Africa? You think you're gonna get a nice air-conditioned room to be in? Whether you're laying on tinfoil or not, shit, laying on dirt. Crazy.
South Africa without a passport.
Passport you didn't manage, so what do you mean by that? Do you have one or you don't have?
I don't have.
So how did you come here?
I come here through bus.
With the bus?
Yeah.
And then nobody...
See, and a lot of them overstaying their work visas. They not having that. The people are doing the work. It ain't the government. The government is just processing them and getting them out of here. The people ran these people out of here.
He asked you about passport or anything?
But I don't know what is happening and moving. So my driver, the one who thought out about that.
South Africa's government says it is aware of the country's migration challenges and has set up an interministerial committee to deal with the issue. It has called on citizens to avoid taking the law into their own hands.
You say language? Okay, I mean, but they still got to walk up on a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And they still speak the same broken English. You know? But again, the people are so scared, they're voluntarily getting the fuck out of there now. Because they know the people ain't having it. Even if you got a business out there, they're going to destroy your business to get you up out of there. That's how serious they are. We're not doing that here. So I don't understand what's the big deal about us getting rid of our illegal immigrants. We're doing it way better than them.
Someone who violates a law or who is alleged to have violated a law, whether it is someone who is accused of theft, where there is someone who is accused of illegally entering a country, they do not void.
Somebody hashtag, what in the ashy foot is this shit?
Or lose their.
Why is this white man able to speak in a black continent, in a black country? Who in the... Y'all are so weak, man. Weak.
Inherent human dignity and human rights.
He should have been the white folks should have been getting kicked out first. But they need the white folks. They can't breathe. They don't have direction without white folks. They can't do it without white folks.
That is why we don't have vigilante justice in South Africa. We have due process in this country. And it applies.
You got a white man running y'all country. Y'all are pathetic.
To any kind of legal violation.
The police say they want to avoid a repeat of the unrest seen in 20.
Notice how they don't have no white soldiers. Your whole army is full of black folks being commanded by white folks on what to do.
2021, when protests over the arrest of former President Jacob Zuma.
What white person is going to sign up for the South African army? It's going to enlist. It's going to enlist.
Turned to looting and chaos. South Africa's police service has set.
Yeah, the Afrikaners. That's what they call the white folks over there. Afrikaners. They not joining. They not joining the service. The fuck out of here.
Aside,
they enjoying the fruits of y'all labor.
The equivalent of 32 million euros to monitor the planned protests. It has also partnered with private security firms who will supply helicopters, additional cars, and manpower.
And DW
can't see no white soldiers, bro.
Correspondent Diane Hawker-Kalubi filed that report. Given the violence in recent weeks, I asked her how much confidence there is that this deadline can pass without further unrest.
Well, we've heard recently both from the anti-immigrant protest leaders and from the police, and from both sides, they're giving assurances that it will be a normal day in South Africa. However, I think that...
Bullshit. I got footage of them kicking ass. South Africans is kicking y'all ass up out of there. Kicking, whipping, beating.
There is still quite a lot of apprehension.
And you do one thing you don't want in your life. Two things. You don't want to get whooped by the police. And you damn sure don't want to get whooped by some ashy foot African tether. When that ashy foot scrapes the back of your ass, you're going to feel it. You're going to feel that ash up your ass. They not playing with your ass.
From certain sectors of society.
Chairman Mo sure love the church, man, with the Hong Kong 10. Say, Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger kicked out the colonizers. They booted out the frogs. Unlike South Africans who did not kick out the Boers. Killed the Boer. What was dude's name? Puyaka. Killed the Boer. And the Anglos, which are two groups of white stuff. I forgot that dude's name. Oh man, I forgot dude's name. He was going crazy. He had everybody singing that shit. White people was getting scared. He was like, we're leaving. We're going back to Australia. We're going back to Ireland.
Not only because of some of the violence that we've seen in the past few weeks. There have been incidents, for example, along with some of these protests where some of the marchers would confront immigrants and ask them about their documentation, in some cases even going into shops and demanding to know whether the workers are local or immigrants. And I think that that has placed a lot of concern amongst the immigrants in South Africa. And also there is important background from previous incidents where there was xenophobic violence in 2008, 2015, 2017 and 2019, where there have been these periodic flare-ups which in some instances resulted in people being injured or killed. And that is, I think, why there is this feeling of concern. However, the police does say that it's learned from its South Africa's past, including the 2021 July unrest, where we saw lots of widespread protests. And they say that they're putting...
This shit crazy, man. This shit crazy, man. Hold on.
A lot of boots on the ground proactively, which we didn't see in 2021, to try and make sure that nothing untoward happens.
And South African authorities, for their part, they say that they are prepared to prevent violence. Can you just, expand a bit on what you said and walk us through how visible the security response is on the ground right now?
Well, the security response that we've seen is across the different provinces, particularly in hotspots. The police have been holding what they call parades to kind of show the number of police that they have or will have on the ground. We also know that there's some police officers whose leave or vacation time was cancelled, and they were asked to return for being involved in the operations relating to these protests. They've reached out to the private security industry, and for our viewers who don't know, South Africa has quite a large private security industry. And it's also quite well funded because it's privately funded. So from the private security industry, they're expecting to get, additional vehicles, helicopters, and other kind of monitoring assistance through the kind of programs that the private security have. So far, we have seen some police patrolling in areas like Rosettenville, and also they're still carrying on doing the work of what they call crackdown on illegal immigration in some areas, like in Durban, going to different shops, and along with labor inspectors and Department of Home Affairs staff, checking the immigration status of some of the people there.
The government says that it recognizes the migration challenges, but also warns against vigilante justice. How difficult has it been for officials to strike that balance right now?
I think it's been a very tough balance to strike because the government has had to take quite a lot of responsibility for some of the challenges that we're now seeing in relation to immigration. Just to give you an example, the Department of Home Affairs has said that they only have 820 immigration inspectors, around about that number. So about 800 immigration inspectors inside the country. It's a country of millions of people, that is citizens, plus other people who are immigrants within the country. So the number doesn't really correlate with how many people are actually in South Africa. And they've admitted that they really need to do more work when it comes to resources. There's also seemed to be quite a lag in ensuring that the technology is up to scratch. Some of the land borders, for example, don't have, as much biometrics as we see at South Africa's airports. And that's why it's difficult sometimes to track who's come into the country via those borders for follow-ups. And we also have quite a long border, which is actually a river. Part of the border is a river. And it's known that some people cross the Limpopo River to come into South Africa. The Department of Home Affairs has now started using drones to patrol that area, but it is still a soft spot in South Africa's border defense, which is often used by people wanting to come into the country without documentation.
Diane Hawker-Kalubi, thank you. And DW correspondent Privilege Musfanhiri is in Brightbridge, Zimbabwe, at the border with South Africa. He told me what he is.
All right, so they are going through the same shit that we go through in the southern border. People sneaking into their country, you know what I'm saying, who don't belong there. And, hold on. And, like I said, imagine if the people here in America did that shit. These people are mad at us for speaking out on this shit online. We just, and then they're mad at us for not taking action on their behalf. Imagine if we all got together, the people who don't fuck with this immigration policy, and we just started snatching y'all out of the cribs. You know what I'm saying? We can't do that because we actually have a real government and it's real consequences. The reason why they're able to do that is because South Africa's government is not intact. They're not equipped. They're not funded enough to actually implement consequences to these people. They're outnumbered, they're outmanned, and they just got to let it go down. And it's so intimidating. When you got to understand the intimidation factor when you see how many of these people mobilize in the streets and are willing to go grab these illegal immigrants up out of their crib and out of their businesses. They've intimidated them to the point where they just voluntarily getting the fuck up out of here. They don't want to get caught. You know what I'm saying? But we have an intact government where there actually be consequences for us breaking the democratic process. You know what I'm saying? They have no real process, so they're able to just say, fuck it. But my whole thing is that they able to say, fuck it, with all of these black immigrants coming over there from other African nations, why y'all ain't do that to white folks? Why didn't y'all do that to white folks? Y'all got the heart. And it's like, man, but and we supposed to be this one big pan-Africanist thing. That's why you won't hear Dr. Umar saying nothing about this. Because that's a dream. All niggas don't get along. All niggas don't get along, bro. We just don't. And they don't over there. And so stop acting like there's this big boatload of African unity. No. No way. And y'all don't unify over here except for with each other against us. Because y'all others and we brothers. Y'all don't consider us brothers. That's why I say it's more important that foundational Black Americans stick together so we can see who's using us. We get used by all these other groups.
In Soweto, in Johannesburg, with some
You say just because somebody's black don't mean your brother. They not black. They'll tell you they're not black. We wear that term here. They don't. They Africans. They Nigerians. They Congolese. They whatever they are. South African. They have a separation. Let them. We're not stopping none of that shit. You're not getting in the middle of none of that shit.
migrant protesters. This is the final day before the unofficial June 30th deadline for undocumented migrants to leave South Africa. And there have been...
Yeah, I don't want niggas like that coming and attack me. I'll leave willingly. Shit. These motherfuckers coming through your door with spears and shit. Get the fuck on.
Walking around these streets, some of them singing songs celebrating Zulu pride and asking undocumented migrants to leave South Africa. They insist that they're not xenophobic. They're not...
You think they carrying them sticks for nothing? They not carrying them sticks and shit to swat flies. They coming to whoop ass.
Xenophobic. They want South African law to be respected. And they feel, some of them told me, that African migrants have taken over South Africa. They're criminals, that they are damaging their country. And it's time for them to go back and fix their own countries.
That's the same thing we've been saying about y'all over here. Go back and fix your own country. Especially when you hate this country. Especially when you come here and start shit in this country. Especially when you shit on this country.
The government says these people have a right to march and protest, but not to violence and intimidation. Many African migrants who are seeking to flee South Africa fear for violence, they fear for their lives, even though South Africa has assured them that they will be safe. Several African countries are repatriating their citizens, including Zimbabwe, Uganda, Ghana, Nigeria, and Mozambique.
Yeah, bruh. All y'all gotta go. Ain't that crazy? But those are brothers and sisters. No, they not. No, they are not. Ask them. Just ask them. If they are brothers and sisters, ask them. Just ask them. They're going to let you know, no, we are not with you motherfuckers. And that's cool. All y'all do is run. All they do is flee. We're fleeing persecution. We're fleeing it. We don't need no more of this tether shit over here. We got tethers from all sides. Latino tethers. We got African tethers. You know. We got the Chinese people coming in here on bullshit. We got the Yarmulke community on good bullshit. They on straight mission. Exploit black folks. Caribbean niggas, man, hell no. We don't need none of that here. Keep that in Africa.
Then we kill our serious.
This man has given undocumented foreigners until...
This is their leader. He trying to run for like president or something out there or something, man. This dude mobilized all these people when the government couldn't.
The 30th of June to leave the country.
Just not against the white man.
His name is Pakel Mtakati. Carrying a traditional fighting stick, he uses Zulu symbolism to evoke national pride.
These are South African citizens who are protesting against what they call illegal immigrants or undocumented foreigners. They say,
yeah, he's the barbecue South America. South Africa, my bad. He's the barbecue.
These foreigners are causing unemployment, contributing to criminality by selling drugs. They are also straining public services such as healthcare and schools.
Pakela Umtakati's organization is one of many pushing the anti-immigration message.
And the Nigerians be selling drugs like a motherfucker. They just did a drug bust. I think they found like 10 tons of weed that got shipped to Nigeria. They just seized or something like that. It was vacuum sealed. And I want to say it was just another drug bust, either from Africa to Canada. It's been a lot. They got a lot of shit going on. And I was watching something about this. It was one country, man. What's the country where these niggas is smoking this shit? They smoking like it's a chemical they put on dead leaves, dried up leaves. And they take crushed up human bones. This is the type of shit that they're doing over there. Crushed up human bones and smoking it. And they hallucinating. Somebody looking at in the chat room, look that up, man. They smoking human bones. Because I'm in the middle of the show. What is they calling that drug? It's something, man, and they hallucinating like they going crazy out there smoking that shit. And they digging up, they're going to graveyards. Kush. They calling it Kush. Yeah, I knew it was something simple. They calling it Kush. I said, what the fuck? They going to the cemeteries, digging up graves, leaving the caskets in there, just taking up the bones, crushing up the bones, and smoking the bones, bro. That's what they call Kush. Not that shit your cousin got over there on 78th and Palana. No, they call it Kush. That shit crazy. So it's in Ghana, Liberia, and Sierra Leone. It says like crack. Yo, I was watching another video. It's a spot in Africa called like Dipsloot or something like that. And they got rapist gangs that come out at night just raping girls, giving them AIDS. They just running in villages, raping all the women, giving them AIDS. But these motherfuckers smoking, you can't even die. Like, Chicago make fun of their ops. Say we're gonna smoke, we smoking on this pack, we smoking on that pack. Smoking on the op pack. No, Africa really does it. When they say they're gonna turn you into a pack, you'll really be a pack. You will really get smoked. They will literally roll you up in the backwood and smoke you. That is crazy. Who wants to get smoked like that? English, motherfucker, do you speak it? They literally smoking op packs. And y'all talking about saying you gotta travel. Where? You better not say no Africa. Nigga, please. I'm so, when I see this shit, I'm like, America is not that bad. Watching this type of shit just make you appreciate America. You know what? I'd rather stay here, man. This shit here, man. These niggas doing.
For many Africans living in South Africa, the threat from anti-immigrant groups is real. Several have been killed, many others attacked or intimidated. Fanny has lived in South Africa for 6 years. Terrified of the growing threat, she sold all her belongings to pay for the bus fare for her and her daughter to get here.
My neighbors, they're telling us, you must go, don't stay here. If you stay here until 30, you will see. Don't regret it.
Rajab came to...
Ain't no love in Africa, bro. Straight up, it's war. I'm good. Church, I'm good.
South Africa 15 years ago, all 3 of his children were born here, and he works in this country legally.
They said, hey, my nose is smelling blood. I want to kill you exactly. This is my life. Life is only one. So I leave South Africa, I'm going back to Malawi because I'm fit.
For many other Africans, especially those from Somalia, Ethiopia, and the Democratic Republic of Congo, going home is not an option. Mabrat is from Ethiopia. He and his older brother have run this shop for 11 years.
The government said go, people said go.
What do you think? Do you think he should go or he should stay?
No, I think he should stay. We need him. To be honest, it's better if he's not here. It's going to be trouble. Nobody's going to be asking whether or not do you have papers. They're just going to come in and loot and do whatever, and he might get hurt. So it's better if he does leave before the 30th and maybe...
They gave their ass the date, man. And they packed their bags and got up out of there.
Simply come back after a week.
And can you not protect him?
They got on good ashy foot business, nigga.
We can't protect him because there's going to be people who want to loot and they're going to be here with guns. What am I supposed to do? Stand in front of a gun? I'm not going to do that. Nobody's going to do that.
Anti-immigrant protesters say their campaign will intensify after the deadline. It's unclear what that...
They mean business, man. I'm about to show y'all, man. They mean business. He said intensify after the... No, this is about to be serious.
That means, but there is fear of violence. This is more than a story about immigration. It's a story about African solidarity and whether that ideal can survive.
Yes. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. They not messing around, bro. They not messing around.
Has given undocumented foreigners until the 30th of June to leave the country. He wants to show us what he says is the impact of illegal foreigners. Our destination is King Zulu Park in Durban. It's home to dozens of homeless people battling drug addiction.
These are South African people that have been staying.
Even our homeless live better than them.
On streets.
If I look at what is...
Where's Dr. Umar at, man? What happened to all this diaspora talk and all this Pan-Africanism? They don't believe it over there, so why you believe it here? If Africans don't believe in that Pan-Africanist shit, why the fuck would we? Because it's BS, it's a dream. Yeah, I wish everybody could hold hands and skip around and shit. And unify. But that's not reality. Racism is real. Xenophobia is real. You know, black folks just now woke up. Black folks are just finally waking up. We're not the fools we used to be.
What people are saying, you are anti-African.
Yeah. What I'm doing is something that everyone is supposed to do. Our government is supposed to enforce laws. If you enforce your laws, it's not hate. You are saying, if you come to my house, it's my house. It's my rules.
Can you explain to us what is this got to do with immigration or illegal immigration or?
This problem is caused by immigrants, especially Nigerians who are not.
Woo-wee! Especially Nigerians. I'm going to be real with you. Everywhere Nigerians been going lately in Africa, they've been getting kicked out. Nigerians and Somalians, but they emphasis on Nigerians. Because I seen some videos with them getting with the people in Ghana want them gone too. Nobody wants that scamming culture, crooked, robbing, thievery, drug culture in their shit.
Known to be selling drugs. It's not a secret. So if people are saying we are xenophobic and all these things that they call us, what is this? Is this an acceptable life for a South African to be projected to by a foreigner that is coming here to deal with drugs only?
South Africa has deep-rooted problems with drugs and violent crime, but experts point to the fact these are due to more endemic issues of inequality and poor governance. As we walk through the park, he steps to speak to a woman selling goods.
What does that smell like in that park, bro? You know, they still ain't got the toilets working right out there in Africa, bro. You know. Toilets ain't working right out there, motherfucker. Toilets stopped up, nigga.
So I wanted to do it. We appeal.
Yeah, Nigeria's got a big scam culture, man. Most successful Africans had to scam their way into success. They the ones that came up with the what was that? It's a hustle that they do where they pretend to be like Nigerian royalty, and it's like a date. It's like a love scam. They try to find desperate white women looking for love online and scam them out of their money. Just like the Indians. The Indians have a scam culture too with the call center. You know, the Nigerians and the Indians are neck and neck with the call centers. But the Nigerians, they don't hesitate to get into dope. They come over here, especially in New York. They're gonna have fake Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and all the high-end stuff. They're gonna have fake luxury items to sell. They're gonna have drugs. You know, they get into all types of crime. And he was like, oh, you know, oh yeah, bank fraud. You know, look up a guy named Hush Puppy. He stole billions. That motherfucker went crazy. The African Love Connection hustle. Yeah, that shit is wild. You know, they have a reputation for this. They have a reputation for that. Stealing, you know. They have a big reputation of being criminal. Just like the Somalis have a reputation for being pirates and criminals. You know? They always come over here like, we work hard, we educated. Y'all making up universities over there that don't exist. They can't be verified. Didn't I show y'all that one video? It was a guy who was a legal African immigrant, and he ended up getting like a $200,000 job at a school. He was the I think want to say like the superintendent of the school board or something, and he was working in a school. They found out all his credentials were a lie, and that nigga went on. That nigga ran from the police, ran in the forest, and pulled out a gun and all types of shit. They had to get his ass up out of there, man. I forgot what state that was in, man. It's a little bitty old state, like it was in the cut. Wasn't nothing, no major state or nothing like that, no major city. But he was an African immigrant with that Nigerian hustle. You know what I'm saying? They said Hush Puppy had 40 million in his stash spot. They caught him in like Dubai. It was Des Moines, Iowa, with that tether.
She points to a body lying under a tree covered with blankets. This, he says, is what drives the work he does.
And this is somebody's child, and that parent doesn't know that his child or her child has passed away. It's the most painful thing.
Pakela Umtakati's work has given him notoriety here. Some call him the father of the nation. He's very popular among young men for his teaching of lessons in what he calls manhood and traditional Zulu culture.
See, the people rocking with him. I don't know who's running the government over there, you know what I'm saying, but the people is rocking with this dude. You know what I'm saying? They're going to fuck around and elect that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Because he's speaking the language of the people, and he mobilized their ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, but the people of South Africa, the refugees over there, they fear for their lives. They ain't just, talking. They fear for their lives. This ain't no that bullshit that they try to feed us with ICE. Oh, ICE, they killing people. ICE ain't doing nothing, man. You get pepper sprayed, handcuffed, and sent over home, into a center, and you get fed every day. You know what I'm saying? You still going back home. And they giving you a little money when you get there. So y'all get out of here with that bullshit. South Africa is not giving their ass $2,000 when they go back home. We giving their ass money to get back home, man. Get out of here, man. First class flight back home, bro.
For their lives, they wouldn't be here. Remember, they left their countries because they feared for their lives, didn't they?
Now, this is the point that this lady's making. If y'all fear for y'all lives in y'all country, we gonna make y'all fear for y'all lives here. So you ain't got no excuse but to leave. And this is how Africa applies pressure to people. You're gonna fear for your life in Africa. That's how they get things done. So they don't have no excuse. You're gonna fear for your life here. You ran here, now you're gonna fear for your life here. Where you gonna run to now? Go back home and fix your country.
If they feared for their lives, they wouldn't be here. Remember, they left their countries because they feared for their lives, didn't they? Now, if they fear for their lives, what's stopping them from going to the next country? Why are they still fighting to be in South Africa? If you fear for your life and you're an immigrant, this is the best time to go back home. And if you fear for your life, you ran away from your country because you feared for your life. Why are you fighting?
In the other countries you came from, they ain't give you no warning. They just kicked it off. They got their little militant groups. What do you call it? Resistance groups or whatever they call them. They slaughtering the whole villages. They gave y'all a warning. Y'all had a deadline.
Fighting in South Africa. What are you fighting for? Because it's not your country. Go back and fight in your country or find another country to go to. We also have our own problems now. But many problems.
See, that's the thing. You could blend in. If you say you wasn't from South Africa, you could just go over there. I don't know how they distinguish who's a South African and who's not. Being a South African, you probably have to really talk to one. Because what's stopping the next black motherfucker, South African motherfucker, just start marching with y'all and pretending like they y'all? They say you can't blend in. We know. You from over there, Robert? By your pronunciation of words, accents. So you just got to talk. Motherfucker say, I can't speak. I got sign language. I don't know. Hey, yo, that's crazy. Hey, yo, what does African Sign Language look like? We know what the English Sign Language look like and shit like that, but what is African Sign Language? What is African Sign Language? Do Africans have sign language, or you just fucked? What is sign language? Sign language in Spanish got to be fast as hell. Them motherfuckers. Like they doing gang, what do you call that shit? Gang stacking, man. What is South African sign language, dog? You get that? But like, that means okay. Iron. Get out. Now you can tell, now I can see if they had an influx of Ethiopians, an influx of Eritreans, even Sudanese. You can tell the difference with them motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? Where's Akon from? Where's Akon from? Is he from Sudan? You can tell the difference with them niggas. But the South Africans and Nigerians, they kind of look the same to me, man. They look the same.
Home Affairs and the police have got to come together and have got to ensure that these organizations don't start going around as they have.
Oh, yeah. He from Senegal. They kind of look a little different. You know what I'm saying? Than these motherfuckers. I'm starting to kind of see the distinction between these African nations. But I can't see the difference between the people they kicking out and the people supposed to stay. That's the thing that kills me.
Been doing in Johannesburg and demanding documentation from people and from migrants. This is unlawful. It's illegal. And in fact, we have a court case as CACs that we won in the High Court here in Gauteng just last year that prevents these groups from doing these things.
Listen, they can say high courts, all this shit. They can write all the paperwork they want. You ain't stopping all of these Zulu Nation Africans, my nigga. They out there on business, man. They mean business, bro. They mean business, and they it's no love. It's no love.
Seeing African migrants moving all over the world. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document. You came with a passport. You know
they want you to fix your country. And look at her. You know who's she trying to look like? A foundational Black American woman with a weave? They trying to emulate the worst of our women. Ain't that crazy? How these people are infatuated with us so much, they'll take the worst of us and mimic that. The worst.
We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world. Now we're making...
And this will be the chick working with y'all ladies in the hospital, all my nurses. This will be the lady trying to get y'all fired. You Black Americans don't work.
Of seeing African migrants moving all over the world.
Keisha Kote. Nigga said she got ass though. What it smell like? That's what you ain't thinking about. You ain't thinking about what it smell like. You can smell some South African ass if you want to. You say she cosplaying Keisha.
We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document. You came with a passport. You know that you...
I don't want to hear shit from none of these immigrants talking about unity and you being divisive. Divisive? Have you seen South Africa? Y'all are divided from anything black, but everything white is all right. Divisive? Really? Foundational black Americans are being divisive. Y'all hit that like button, y'all hit that share, y'all hit that super chat, hit that cash.
Know very well that what you have done is wrong.
They don't want you there. They don't want you there. Where's the love? I thought all you doing is preaching division and hate. We must unite. Where's the unity in Africa? You could tell the difference between FBA and Caribbean blacks. Caribbean blacks have a different look to them. So maybe that's how it is to them in Africa. I said, yeah, they probably can sniff it out. You know, we know a tether when we see one. Their hair is a giveaway. Their hair is a damn sure giveaway. Where are you from? Nigga. You know what I'm saying? Their hair is usually a giveaway for them. But they not safe, man. South Africans hate all these other nations.
I am still saying it. Now in my country, I have my mouth to speak. They are wicked. They are wicked and wicked.
What's with all the weaves, man? What's with all the weaves on the Africans? We want to be like the ratchet sisters in America. I have this wig so I can blend in with the FBA black women. Yes, my name is Keisha Kunte. With a funky coochie.
My name is Emilia Godwin. I am still saying it. Now in my country, I have my mouth to speak. They are wicked. They are wicked and wicked.
Ain't nothing sexy about African woman voice, man. That's deep. They got they voice in them Haitian women voices, man. Like a Nigerian woman speaking, awful. A Haitian woman speaking, awful. Deep as fuck. My voice is deep as fuck. Now imagine that bitch coming to a bedroom near you. Oh, minister, you're going to love this pussy. Oh, it is so good. I get very good feedback. What?
They don't like us. If you enter a taxi, they make jest of you. They pull you. They beat you. We're just like a snake there. We are just like a snake there. We don't have mouth to talk. We don't even have mouth to talk. We talk too much. They will start hitting, speaking their language. I will never go to South Africa anymore. Even if my child is born there, she will never go to South Africa anymore. This great opportunity I've been waiting for since 2014. I came to South Africa. I started seeing this sign 3 years, but I didn't see this opportunity to come back. They are wicked. The woman there is useless. Even though they saw that you are married, don't care. They want.
Dr. Umar, where is the love? Where is the African diaspora Pan-African love, nigga?
have a child with Nigerian man so that they can take their property and kill them the way they kill my husband. So I cannot go back to South Africa anymore. I'm 45. I have one. Because those women, after one children, when I came there, those women, they don't want me, my husband, to come close to me, to give me another child. And that place is full of muti. Muti is juju. They do it, they like love passion. Number one, South Africa. Love passion, they can do it properly and take your men. All the whole Nigerian men that have the children there, their child is lost and they can't come back home because South African woman. They can't, and they're bearing Nigerian name. It's by God's grace I came to this up.
They're splitting up the families, everything that's going on in America. You see the problem with immigration? Fix your country. Make your country great again. America's great.
Even they think that even the way the immigration there, that's interviewing me. I said, where is the father? I said, the father is dead.
I'm just so glad I'm over here. I ain't got to put up with this bullshit. I'm so glad I'm over here. They pussy stink. Shout out to Couture.
I'm the mother, everything is there in the paper. But it took time. It took time. It's my own brother in the embassy there.
Yeah, the delineation has started with Africa. Don't talk to us about delineation, man. Talk to Africa. You know? And they didn't need us to tell them to do it. They saw what was going on. They saw that they was getting undermined. They people got in the streets and took action and kicked these people out.
Yes. Where? Yes. Huh? Yes.
They running up on people. See, like I said, I can't tell the difference because I just haven't been around these people to know. I guess they can know. This is their leader. He walking up on people, literally checking them like they in Compton, checking them like they in Watts, checking them like they in LA somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Hey, homie, where you from? The African version. Hey, homie, where you from?
Where are you from? Yes. Where? Yes. Huh? Yes. Yes. So what are you doing here? Because we've been calling for you guys to leave the country. Why are you still here? I was not school for children. No, my brother. No. Please respect what we are saying and don't try and oppose what we are doing. Don't listen to the government. Don't listen to the police. Don't listen to anyone. Just listen to us. We are saying this peacefully. Please go to your country.
He say, don't listen to the government. Don't listen to nothing you hear. Please, for your own good, get the fuck out of our hood. This is crazy. They have not ran up on a white person. That's how backwards they are. They have not ran up on and they talk about us. Oh, black on black crime. What about African on Africans? They quick to throw that on us. Yeah, we got our problems, but we handling that. And we don't need you meddling in our business. But y'all come over here, oh, this black on black crime, this and that. Look at what y'all do to each other. And the white man is chilling in air condition right now. Ain't ran up on one white person.
30 June is the deadline, but it's not like you must leave on the 30th of June. Yes. Don't leave on the 30th of June. Leave now. Because the 30th of June, I can't control people of South Africa. All right, let's do the right thing. Respect our country, respect us. Oh, wait. You sit down here. Yeah. What were you doing here?
No, I have a business here, so I'll go to school here. So they're going to have a trip, so I'll go to get something.
And he from the the Democratic Republic of Congo, DRC. They own their ass, bro.
So who's this?
This is a boy I know he's staying in Pretoria.
Yeah, so why is he running away? Why are you running away?
Why?
was scared. Do you know we started? Do you know what we started this thing in January, and we've been asking you guys?
Oh, they started this in January. So the deadline was just on the 30th. So they really turn it up. That's why you starting to see this more in the news now, because they really kicking their ass now.
To leave the country because we want to sort out our things.
They thought the government was going to be able to control these people. These people is not playing.
Why are you still staying in town?
Even Africans have tethers. That's going on part 2. Maybe part 3. We gonna deal with this bullshit, dog. Even the Africans got tethers. Hell no. Shout out to who's that? BJ Skrill, man. Even Africans have tethers. Ain't that crazy? They call us tethers. That's exactly what y'all do. Y'all did to South Africa when y'all ran over there. Y'all were tethers to South Africans.
Well, because we've been begging for 6 months. We've been begging you guys to leave South Africa. Why are you still here? And then when you see us, you are running. So you are running. Where are you coming from? Uganda. So as you were running to Uganda.
Running to Uganda. Damn, man. I'm proud to be an American. And I will stand up. Yeah. I bless the USA. Hey! Woo! Nigga, please. Nigga, please.
Where were you running to? Don't do this. You understand? The fight is not about you. Yeah, the fight is about correcting the systems and fixing our country. So we don't want to have a problem with you. Just please go. Yes, man. Yes. And what are you doing in town? Just cooking food. Phones. Cooking food. No, you can't leave your country to come and cook food here. It's not right. Constitutionally, you can't do that. Constitution doesn't allow that. Only South Africans must cook food.
They can't even cook food. They don't want them having jobs. They don't want them having nothing. I'm telling you, if we could fix immigration, if we just say, look, y'all can't get jobs, y'all can't get driver's licenses, they would just leave. Like, there's no point. You get caught, automatic deportation. Take this to $2,000 and self-deport or suffer the consequences. We're not going to let you get apartments. If anybody rents to them, they're going to get fined. You know? Nobody rent to them, nothing. They will gladly walk back to the border.
Now we're Baba still in Hambe, and I'm coming back on Tuesday again. I don't want to see any foreign. Please.
Somebody hit Dr. Umar up, man, and ask him, man, what's going on with the African unity, man. I want to know, Umar. Because I don't see no love over there, bro. They don't love each other. So if they don't love each other, what you think they're going to do to me? I'm a foundational Black American, a free-thinking, straight Black man. Enemy of the planet. Threat to everything moving. What are they going to do to me when they get here? No country wants illegal immigrants, bro. Illegal immigrants are a burden to the taxpayer, a burden to the society. You don't have a country if anybody can just come over there. All these other countries get it, but America, for some reason, just want to have open arms to all this bullshit. That's why we got to really fight for them to stop this anchor baby shit with the 14th Amendment.
here for a visit. You are here to work.
No, leadership, listen to what he's saying. He's saying he was here for a visit. So how come you come here to visit instead of you going back?
Let's call the cops. This man is illegal in the country.
We're now with a traveling document, which is a passport.
He's like, let's call the cops. Get this motherfucker out of here.
Passport.
Let's call the cops. He's illegal.
I agree. Africans don't be hollering about unity. It's the bright ideas of American blacks who keep pushing that shit. It's unrealistic. Judging by just looking at Africa, it's damn near impossible. Who are we to be trying to impose the impossible on people who don't even want to unite with themselves, and we're going to unite with them? And we ain't unite. We got to fix us first. Forget all that.
Imanla, we want them to understand what we are trying to do here. Baba, we are fixing this continent. This thing of you guys moving from one country to the other, it's no longer working. We don't want this as African people anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we make it.
This is the same, like, this is what's so unique about this. This is the same talking points that we have here as foundational Black Americans with dealing with the illegals over here. Fix your damn country. We got somebody here say they, I guess they from Africa. Minister Jap, we can tell who is a foreigner or not. South Africans look very different from other Africans. Okay, hey. I don't doubt you. You have that. You have that type of vision where you can decipher. Us here, we can't. To us, you all look the same. You know, it's like trying to distinguish a Japanese person from a Chinese person and a Korean. All you motherfuckers look the same to us. Koreans might look a little bit different because they got bigger heads, but Japanese and Chinese kind of look the fuck the same. You know, maybe, you know, if we were Vietnamese, we could tell the difference between a Vietnamese person and a Thailand person. You know, some shit like, people all look the same to me. Lady boys. Shout out to Passport Bros. Explain the bitch. You know? A lot of the foundation Black Americans, we get Jamaicans and Haitians confused. They look the same to us. All them Caribbean motherfuckers kind of look the same to us. Y'all, that's Cambodia. Yeah, all the motherfuckers look the same in that area and shit. You know, Pacific Islanders and shit, you know, all look the same. But hey, man, it's y'all problem. Just don't bring it to America. And don't tell us we got to unite when y'all can't unite over here. Don't come over here and say, we supposed to unite with y'all and what are you doing? You're being divisive. This is divisive. This is delineation in a real way. They put action and violence behind it. Yeah, the Philippines, Vietnam, Cambodia, Thailand, all the people look the same to me. But if you ask them, they can tell the difference. So I get what you're saying, bro. But, you know, she's cool to Keisha, man.
Making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now,
and they telling it to them plain. They don't care about hurting feelings, man. They not caring about your feelings being hurt over there.
What we are trying to do here, Baba, we are fixing this continent. This thing of you guys moving from one country to the other, it's no longer working. We don't want this as African people anymore. We are tired of seeing African migrants moving all over the world, refusing to fix your own countries. Now we're making it very clear to you guys, Utitina, we don't want you here. We want you to fix your countries. Now you came here with a traveling document. You came with a passport. You know that you are a visitor, but now you decided to come and integrate in our communities. You know very well that what you have done is wrong.
How many children do you have here?
We can come to Ghana and do what you're doing.
Passport.
Eh?
See, I can't tell the difference. I guess bro said he can tell the difference. I can't tell the difference. He looked like he's supposed to be there.
Now you are carrying a bucket. It's 11 a.m. You were supposed to be fighting the government of Ghana there to ensure that they are getting things right.
No, there's no fight in Ghana. You must fight what they did.
Where's your papers?
They're not fucking around, man. Now, I can tell he's not foundational Black American. I can tell you that. He doesn't look like us. I can tell you that. We definitely could tell, nigga, you from Africa. You from somewhere. You from Haiti. Somewhere. But you ain't a foundational Black American looking like that, bro. I can tell you that. You know what I'm saying? They denying these motherfuckers, man. They denying their ass.
Are you immigration? You are not an immigration.
Even if you got the visa and all that shit, the people ain't trying to hear that no more. You gotta go. Take your visa and go. Take your passport and go.
This is my ID. This is my ID.
And then
give me the right.
No, you don't have the right.
Come and take advantage. No, you are not. Are you an immigration
Are we
officer?
using your
Are you immigration
Yes,
officer?
we are from the I am from the
This is my ID. I have an ID. You don't have one. No. Call an immigration. No.
Yeah, they deny niggas entry. You can't get up. You can't. No.
I
wish I would go here on vacation. You great.
Hey, pick up.
They say he got peppercorns in his head. They stopping them. You can't get in here. This is what I'm talking about. This is not the government. This is just the people. The government can't control the people. This is when you get to see how Africa works. They're not all unified, bro. That is the dream of Dr. Umar and the people who taught him. You know? What's that dude from the Caribbean that came up with the Pan-African movement? What's that guy name? Oh my God. God, I can't remember his name. I'm having a brain fart right now. But that is a dream, man. You gotta have a wild imagination, fam. What is that guy's name? I forgot that guy's name. Guy from Jamaica. Yeah, Marcus Garvey. Garveyism, huh? Okay. Yeah, he was a goofy for that. If he got a boatload of this, he'd be like, oh man, we need to change the movement up. We're gonna have to go fix Jamaica. Cause these niggas ain't fucking with me like that no more.
Whether you like it or not, you can say that. It's fine. It's fine. And they change to enter here. Yes, then. What are you going to do about it? You're not going to enter here. You're not going to enter here. Oh, I
have an idea. Papers don't mean nothing when the people say no, man. That's how you apply pressure. They kicking them out of the hospitals. This is how gangster they keeping it. They kicking other Africans out of the hospital. No, you can't die here. Take your sick ass back home. That's how they dealing with them. That's how they dealing with them. Ain't no love. Ain't
know yourself that you're not South African. All these nurses and doctors, they are here for South Africans. Get them South Africa. Please stand up. Don't cry.
Nurses and doctors are for South Africans. Get your ass out of here, nigga. Yes, shout out to April, man. Standing on business. They ain't giving a, they don't, the ashy foot has no remorse, has no heart. They have no heart.
If you know yourself that you're not South African, all these nurses and doctors, they are here for South Africans. Get them South Africa. Please stand up. Don't try us. What's that? You run faster. If you know yourself that you're not South African, please stand up.
Yeah, send Fleece Johnson to Nigeria and see if he can survive. Hey, man, shout out to Don him, man, for a trip to Africa fun. He just hit me with a 50 on the Cash App. I appreciate you, family. Much love to you. Blessings to you.
Stand up. Please stand up. Please don't try and stand up right now.
Hey, Don, if you in the chat, man, make yourself known in the chat. I want to make sure you got your moderator wrench, man. Him, man. We got our first sponsor of the day, man. Y'all hit that super chat, man. Turn my chat room up. We are 300 people right now. Let's try to get it to 500 people, man. Hit the hype button. Hit the like button. Okay, Don, you already got it. All right, Don. I appreciate you, man. Y'all get Don, man, some love, man. Don just supported the show with a $50 holler on the Cash App. Like a real one.
Sister, are you South African? Are you South African? Because we are going to check everybody.
Who's South African?
Check them. Please, if you're not South African, come with me. Come. Come with me. Come. You guys are not South African. Go out. You can go to Unjani, block P there, or Opotila Hospital. Go. Hey, pass. What's Zimbabwe? You run past.
They're getting kicked out of the hospital. You can't tell me these people ain't grimy. South Africans are wild. You can't tell me these people ain't grimy. You getting kicked out of the hospital? And you talk about Americans and all racism. You ain't never got kicked out of the hospital or denied health care. The mainstream media definitely won't report this. No. It don't fit the narrative of nothing. They want to say, oh, white people, this, and this. Man, look at what y'all do to yourselves. And look who y'all ain't doing this to. That's one way to look at it. Look at who South Africans are doing this to, but look who they don't do it to. I could only imagine how bad they would treat us. If we're not beneficial to them and we're not giving them no money, we're going to get this same type of treatment. Probably even worse, probably robbed, kidnapped, or something to that degree. Where's the love? Where's the love? If the cameras ain't rolling, where's the love, bro? See, they like to stage a lot of stuff and then show you like all this beauty and all this shit and, oh, you're going to get treated well when you go to Africa. And then when you hear all these horror stories that's hidden in the crevices of the internet that I have to go dig and show y'all, of what's really going on, because I know they full of shit. Then they want to say you're hating and you're being divisive. No, we being real. We're showing you what the fuck is going on in Africa. There ain't no love there. There ain't gonna be no love here when they get here. Only thing I can do is watch my free thinking straight black ass as a foundational black American. That's the only thing I can do. And not be fooled by fake love. The love is only there when it's beneficial to them and the cameras is rolling. It's gonna be just like when Officer Tatum, when he went to Israel. When the cameras was rolling, oh, it's love, this and this. Cameras come off, the kids spitting on him. And then he say, we only had like one little incident. It was 1 or 2 kids spit on us, but they didn't know any better. What? If a kid spitting on people from another race in America, that's gonna be a big deal. If a kid spitting on you, if anybody's spitting on anybody, it's a big deal. But something he can let that slide over there to keep the narrative going. See, we gonna show y'all the real here at the church, man. I'm showing you Africa. Deal with it. South Africa, deal with it. But like I said, I'm showing you who they do this shit to. But we know who they don't do it to. Caribbeans be looking like they got bitten by werewolf or vampire or something. It's a few of them Caribbean countries that got some fine women. Like, Belize, the Virgin Islands, some of the softer tone ones, the softer ones, Bahamas, ain't really into the Jamaican hoes. You see them bitches look like Belly and shit. There's a couple of bad ones, but Haitian, ain't going. A few little island girls. We'll rock with the island girl. The island girl. The island girl. Shout out to Take Real, man, with the 5, man. Much love, man. Appreciate y'all for appreciating me, man. It's a fan fun show. The fans fun this show. We're going to rock and roll all day. I already, now that bro, hey, I'm trying to get some jerk chicken from the tether spot today. Hit the Cash App for the jerk chicken fun. So I can rock out all day. I need jerk chicken and Pepsis. I want to broadcast for 9 hours. I can't cook today. I can't cook, because if I cook, I'm going to be cooking for about 2 hours. So we need the jerk chicken, because I'm on my tether shit today. You talk all that shit about tethers, and then you eat our jerk chicken. You eat our jerk chicken. You eat our ackee and suckfish. You want to eat our salty macaroni and cheese, nigga. And don't think I didn't see you order a side of oxtail while you're talking about tethers. You're divisive. Hey, man, I love jerk chicken. I love jerk chicken. I never had Haitian food, though. I got a homegirl that's Haitian, man. She's supposed to give me some of this lumbee soup or some shit. And she said they make seafood dressing with scallops, crab meat, shrimp, and motherfucking crawfish. I'm like, that shit sounds amazing. Never brings me a bowl. Goddamn tethers. I got tether homies. Don't never give your boy a plate We heard all that shit you were talking, Jap, on your show about my people. I used to fuck with you. You can never eat this jerk chicken. Pause, no rainbow. You know what I'm saying? Jamaican chicken is better than FBA. Okay, y'all got us on the chicken. Y'all got us on the chicken, nigga. Y'all got us on the chicken, nigga. Whoop-de-doo. You got us on the chicken. But you know how we do. We gonna take your shit and remix it, nigga. We got jerk steak nachos in Chicago. Let me tell you how we done stole the jerk from these niggas. We got jerk chicken Alfredo jerk. We got jerk egg rolls. I'm trying to tell you, I don't know if y'all got that in y'all city. We got jerk egg rolls. We done took the Chinese and the Jamaicans and remixed these motherfucking shit, and we got jerk egg rolls. And for you niggas in Philly, who want to talk shit, we got jerk Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. We flip shit. For you Mexicans. See, we put it together. We got jerk tacos. Jerk burritos. And for you hoes trying to lose some weight, we got jerk motherfucking Caesar salad. We got jerk pizza. Dog, once we see now, like these motherfuckers, oh, they think they got us. Give me that goddamn jerk sauce. Let me show you how we do this shit. Nigga, we got jerk turkey. Who you see jerk a turkey? Explain the bitch. That's Chicago now. I can't speak for all the other states, but we got jerk turkeys out here, nigga. We take the whole turkey and jerk the turkey, nigga. Real talk. They should have never put that shit on the shelf. Once they put the jerk sauce on the shelf, Chicago lost it. We taking Doritos, nacho cheese. We putting jerk on the steak. We throwing the steak on the lettuce and goddamn tomatoes and sour cream and jerk sauce. And we got nachos, nigga. Jerk nachos, nigga. I'm finna call my uncle, man. We about to do the jerk breakfast sandwiches, man. Jerk, turkey, sausage, breakfast sandwiches on y'all niggas, man. We got jerk macaroni and cheese. You know what I'm saying? We ain't playing no games. We take the whole turkey, smoke the turkey jerk style. Smoke the turkey for 3 days. Cut that turkey open and look like ham. See, we taking the best of the best that the Teva's got to offer. And we flipping y'all shit. And shout out to Detroit, because I heard y'all got the black hibachi grill. Salute to y'all. Salute to Detroit. I'm in tune with what's going on in the streets. Y'all got the jerk hibachi outside the club. I'm rocking. I gotta go to Detroit now. But see, you know what I'm saying? I still got a lot of, I got a little white blood in me. I got a little Anglo-Saxon to me, you know what I'm saying? So I can't really eat all that hot shit. I don't eat a hot shit like that. I can't eat the spicy jerk, you know what I'm saying? The shit that just come through your nostrils and your eyeballs. You know what I'm saying? I gotta call off work after some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't blackity black. I don't like watermelon. I don't like barbecue sauce. You know what I'm saying? You know, I eat all my barbecue plain, please, no sauce. Auntie, no sauce, no sauce. You know what I'm saying? No sauce. I'm not a sauce nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they put a hibachi and Chatham over there on 79th, I heard. I gotta go check it out. Gotta go check it out. I go live on 79th. All you niggas pull up. Jap, I knew you was over here. I knew I was over here. I don't like watermelon. I don't like honeydew melon. I don't like cantaloupe. I'm not eating that nasty ass shit. That shit is garbage to me. It's boring. Now I did say one day I'm gonna soak some watermelon. I'm gonna try this. And maybe I'll start eating watermelon if I can do this. I'm gonna soak some watermelon in Simply's limeade. I just something came to my mind. I was like, either soak some pineapple or some watermelon in Simply's limeade and see if you like watermelon in. I like pineapple either way. If I could eat pineapple for breakfast every morning, I would do it. But it only lasts about 2 days in my house when I get some pineapple. But I was thinking about it. Soak the watermelon in something that actually has some flavor. And I might end up eating watermelon. Maybe if I soaked cantaloupe or honeydew melon, maybe I'll like that. I don't know if it absorbs like watermelon does. I've had a piece of watermelon that was soaked in like vodka. I was like, God damn. Somebody soaked the watermelon in cherry Ciroc and froze it and put it on a stick. Froze it and put it on a stick. I said, God damn, auntie. God damn, auntie. You know? God damn. Well, I heard watermelon is good for you, but it just don't have no taste. It just don't have no taste, man. And the little bit that you do taste is so bland and boring. It's like tangy shit. You know? I like kiwis and shit. Ooh, pineapple soaked in coconut Ciroc? That sounds like the move. Have that shit for the bitches. Bitches gonna eat that up. They like to have a little cutesy shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I make little cutesy drinks for the bitches and shit, you know. Have your apple pucker ready for martinis and shit. You know what I'm saying? Your strawberry and shit for the Cosmo. You gotta wow these little hoes sometimes. Have your shaker ready. Bitches like Malibu and shit. You know, sundress season, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't be around them old dark liquor belching bitches. I don't like a bitch that just belch. Bitch just belching. Excuse me. Nigga, y'all be like, she got ass though, Jap. I couldn't resist. I'm like, yeah, man, but she belching now, dog. The bitch belching like my Uncle Fred, man. Bitch belching, man. That bitch stop belching, man. Shit. Bitch got gas and shit. It's coming out of her mouth, nigga. It's belching. It smell like Taurus flavor hoagies coming out of her mouth. Explain the bitch. Brenda, you did order extra onions. I told your ass. You know them onions get me gas. Watermelon noodle packets and most of 90s R&B can go in the garbage. Barely got a black card. Inside the Lord, man. Bitch be smelling like Maxwell Street with extra onions. Glizzy! You ain't from the Chicago area, man. If you ain't had a Maxwell Street burger or a Polish, man. Coming from the club, man. Coming from the club, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Coming from River North where the bitches was at. You had to be there. You had to be there, nigga. You had to be there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Hey, these motherfuckers, man, they taking our jobs and our bitches. They mad, bro.
They are coming in our country, taking our women, taking our jobs. We are very...
Now, we ain't mad about no immigrants taking no black women. Have at it. You know, I want you immigrants to have a nightmare. Please take the black woman. My brother, she is all yours. She has been a headache and a hindrance and a German shepherd to the black men in America. By all means, take her back with you to Zimbabwe. Take her back with you to Nigeria. We will not fight you on that. Take that bitch. Explain the bitch. Now the jobs, I'm with you on the jobs. You know what I'm saying? Now you got Nigerians coming over there taking South African women. Both of y'all women pop dookie, be honest. Both of them pop dookie. Pop dookie.
We are tired. We are very tired.
Tired. We are very tired. Tired. Hey, yo, spell that, man. How you spell tired? We are very tired. Tired of you niggas taking our bitches. You say you have German Shepherds, we have Jolafinas. They can go. Jolafinas. South African women are fire lava 2 times. I would be pitching a bitch too if somebody was snatching them chicks from me. Okay. Hey, have at it, bro. Have at it, bro. I just know over there in Africa, the women and the men both have ashy feet alike. Tired of your ashy feet niggas taking our bitches in jobs.
They are coming in our country, taking our women, taking our jobs. We are very tired. We are doing the same job and you are driving a car, but I'm not driving. We are tired of this shit.
Tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. Yo, that nigga need to make a song, man. I gotta reach out to Suede on the remix, man. We got to do the tether joint. Tired of this shit. We are tired of this shit. South African women are the best. That's why they flee here. That is why they flee here with fleas. We are tired of this shit. Tired of this shit. You can go, nigga.
Bahambe.
Listen, man, let me win the lottery, right? I'm gonna start a lotion company in Africa. And I'm gonna sit down with chemists and scientists, and we're gonna figure this shit out about these ashy feet. We're gonna figure this out. I might have some medical grade. Do you hear me? I'm gonna have some medical grade lotion. You're gonna have to get a prescription for this lotion. And I'm gonna save Africa 1 foot at a time, my nigga. Medical grade lotion. Dermatologist approved. This shit gonna tingle when it hit that motherfucking ash. You're gonna see it eat the ass. Oh. It's gonna be like, you know, like that face peel bitches be wearing? And they be looking like they like burnt victims when they take it off. That's how y'all feet gonna look from the first treatment to turn your feet normal. This shit gonna have sulfuric acid in there. It's gonna have all of the moisturizer. I'm gonna go all the way to the equator to find the best nutrients and sit down and work with scientists for a year or more, as long as it takes. We're gonna have test groups. Everybody, this is gonna be tested. And once this shit is ready to be mass produced, we're gonna save Africa's feet. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna be so intense, we might have to give you anesthesia to put you out. Because it might shock your body. We're gonna put so much moisture in your skin. You niggas gonna be so shiny when Jap is done with y'all, y'all gonna look like trophies. Nigga, we gonna change your genetics. You're gonna sweat. You're going to sweat oil. This shit gonna be an injection. We're gonna put this in the veins. You know, we're gonna save these feet, man. You know what I'm saying? We gonna save these feet.
I told you get a dumb push, you don't listen. I told you. More.
Yeah, this lotion, you ain't gonna be able to rub it in. Fuck it. You gotta tie up and shoot it like heroin. And once it go through your bloodstream, your feet gonna start tingling, dead skin just gonna start falling off. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, nigga. Yeah, man. I just got my oil injections, man. Nigga, your feet are shining, nigga. When I'm done with y'all, your feet gonna shine like some Jordan 11s. Fresh out the box, nigga. Y'all feet gonna look like Jordan 11's patent leather all the way to the ankle. You think y'all ain't wearing socks now? I'm gonna give you a reason. Look at this shiny foot, nigga. Here. We always spot y'all Africans in the club. Y'all like to come to the club with some Louis moccasins, some Gucci moccasins, no socks and shit, showing off them ashy ass ankles. Y'all feet gonna look like linoleum when I get done with y'all. They're taking our women. We are tired. We are tired. Listen, man, they telling motherfuckers in South Africa, leave. You can leave now or leave in a coffin.
English, motherfucker, do you speak it? Stop lying.
Yes, a coffin. That's how gully they keeping it, man. I wish they would say anything about the little jokes we cracking in over here with foundational Black Americans. Nigga, South Africa, nigga. That's delineation. That's hatred. That's, you know what I'm saying? That's divisive. That's everything you talking about us times 10, the real way. We ain't threatening y'all lives. We just roasting your feet. They ain't doing nothing to them white soldiers. They getting on y'all ass. And the white soldiers are just there so they don't go into the white parts of South Africa with that bullshit. That's all they there for. Protect the white areas and make sure that they keep that shit over there. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. Y'all be so obsessed with foundational Black American culture. We roast naturally. Y'all the ones that get all offended and hurt by a little roast. We're just roasting. See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all, we don't mix with y'all. Y'all can't even take roasting, man. Y'all get all bent out of shape. Man, get bent out of shape about this shit that y'all doing to yourselves over there in Africa, bro. We over here roasting, and we bringing awareness to what y'all doing to us. And y'all want to focus on us not helping y'all. Man, y'all ain't never helped us. Then y'all mad when we roast. This is what we do. This is our culture. We roast on each other. That's how we make friends. That's how we make friends with each other. Roasting. But you don't get that. You know? I don't even, do y'all in South Africa even have comedians? I never heard anybody funny coming out of Africa. I know it's people who are African in America doing Black comedy, but like, what's African comedy like? You know, I seen what your concerts like. Y'all damn near raping women and shit in the concerts and tearing shit up. Yeah, Trevor Noah's not funny. I never really seen any funny Africans. Okay, you say Michael Blackston, but that's just because he's here blending in with us. He's fucking with us. I'm talking about go to an African comedy show, African jokes. You say Michael Blackston, but he's entertaining us, doing us, and he's not even born in Africa. He's just African, being amongst foundational Black Americans, doing what foundational Black Americans, talking to foundational Black Americans, but using an African accent. I want to hear some African jokes to African people that make African people laugh. I ain't ever seen African shit like that. What's the African Boys in the Hood movie? What's the African classic movies? Yeah, Congo comedy. Where's that shit? Like everything that y'all got from the music, y'all got, we got Afro beats. Afro beats is just y'all version of FBA shit. And to be truthful, a lot of it is stemmed off of y'all stealing from Caribbeans, because they really got a Caribbean vibe to Afro beats. Y'all just dress like foundational Black Americans. You really stole that from the Caribbeans. You know? So yeah, man. I mean, y'all got to stop fronting on us when y'all are secretly obsessed with us. Like, where's the African version of Friday? Like, we got classic shit that we can name. You know? Who's the Whitney Houston of Africa? Who's the Beyonce of Africa? Who's the Luther Vandross of Africa? Now that Tyler bitch. Now hell, you got one. That Tyler, I don't know, I can't name a song, but that body, that bitch is fine. That all you asking for, motherfuckers, y'all put all y'all focus into that fine bitch, that motherfucker's fine. If she needs citizenship in America, it should be granted. That is what we want y'all to be sending over here. Okay? We would not have a problem if you sent more of her over here. If you have hers over there, they are welcome. Not Lupita. Explain the bitch. You say, who's the Minister Jap of Africa? That nigga who be like, kill the boy, the farmer, booyaka. That nigga. That's the Minister Jap of South Africa, nigga. Shotters was Jamaican. Yeah, they said Shotters. Yeah, like, what's the African version of belly? What do y'all have? Lupita is fire. Keep her fire ass over there with y'all, okay? Take her to Canada. Don't bring her. We want more of Tylers, okay? If it was a bunch of Tylers coming at the border, nigga, I'll sneak them in. I'm sneaking her in. Keep that Lupita shit. Is that what it is? Tim's? Hold on, man. Is it Tim's or Tyler's, man? I thought it's one of these big booty African chicks. Is it Tyler? Let me see if this is the one I'm talking about. Okay, that's the Tyler chick. The Tim's chick is the dark-skinned one. In my mind, when I was saying Tyler, I'm thinking about the Tim's bitch. Tyler could come too. Tim's, that's who I'm talking about. That's the one. Okay, so everything I was saying about Tyler, because we got enough Tylers, they cool. She cool too. She's light-skinned little. In my mind, I was thinking about
Explain the bitch.
I was thinking about Tim's. Tim's is who I'm talking about. We need more of the Tim's at the border. That's who I was talking about. I got to get my Africans right. That motherfucker right there. Where's the Tim's chick from? Tula? I heard of a Tula before. Let me see if that Tim's bitch with these hips. Yeah, she can get in. She can get in. Citizenship granted. Print her ass up a green card. Say Tula? What's Tula? Tim's from Nigeria. Tula from, let me see what she look like. We can let her in. Can't find her. I don't know who the fuck that is. Who the fuck is Tula? Is that a singer? Tyler. Okay, Tyler. Somebody put Tula. Okay. Okay, so Tyler's from South Africa. Yeah, she can stay. Okay, Tyler's from South Africa. Tim's is from Nigeria. That's the only Nigerian that can stay, y'all. Let me see, where's she from? Tim's is from where? Lagos. Damn, she in the heart. She in the thick of this shit. Okay, yeah. Tim's can stay. We're granting, we're expediting citizenship to Tim's. Okay, we want more of those. If you got any more of those, Nigeria, send them over. Okay? Send them over. But Dami Mola, you know what I'm saying? Baba Tunde, y'all stay there. Pump your brakes. Go to the UK with that bullshit. Send the Tims over here. We will take her. We take good care of over here. This nigga lying like a motherfucker. Now this nigga lying like a motherfucker. He say Tim's look like Leslie Jones. See, it be niggas hating, man. Come on, man. We ain't hating over here. We roasting tethers, but we ain't gonna hate on them. They got some fine tethers out here. We want them. We want the fine tethers over here now. We want the fine tethers over here. We ain't trying to have no Leslie Jones looking ass motherfucker. We take the fine tethers though. You know what I'm saying? We have a heart for the fine tethers, y'all. Explain the bitch. You know, we extend our arms to the fine tethers here. You know, we are willing to unite with the fine tethers. Don't get this shit twisted. Don't get this shit twisted at all. This is Tim's. Now, they say she from Nigeria. Yeah, see, we can live with this. Yeah, she got ass dough and she fine dough. All we asking Nigeria to do is just send us your best. Just send us your best. Okay? Send us your best. We'll take her. We'll take her. You know, she's a certified 7.5, maybe 8 in the States, but we definitely will take her. That ass, though, is getting her over the hump. Yeah, we'll take her. We'll take her. She can come. Yeah, get that green card to her quick. We can rock with this. You can walk in the door with her. Yeah. Yeah. We good. We rocking with her. That's a respectable tether. Respectable tether. Now I gotta pull up the Tyler chick. Y'all say she from South Africa. Yeah, yep. We giving her a green card. Somebody get Trump on the phone. Get Trump on the line. I like the little Alicia Keys braids. Yeah, get Trump on the line. Get Trump on the line. Explain the bitch. Yep. Yeah. So all we asking is that if you're gonna come to America, just send us your best. Explain the bitch. Yeah, just send us your best. Yep. Okay. See, we ain't got no problem. Yep. Yeah, we ain't got. She got a big ass head, but we ain't got no problem. Yeah, we ain't got no problem. She can come on through. I don't know what she be singing about. Does she sing in her language? Is she singing in her language? Or is she singing English? Look at these nasty niggas. She can ride my face. Y'all niggas nasty, man. She's still African, nigga. She's singing in English? Yeah, I couldn't tell you what song she's singing or nothing, but I really don't care. I don't care. Get her a green card. Get that woman a green card now. Get her a green card now, nigga. We can't, dog. Send us your best. That's all. Just send us your best. And everything gonna be all right. Trust me, we ain't calling ice on her. But if you send an influx of Lupitas over here, I'm calling ice. Explain the bitch. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling ice. You know what I'm saying? But they, the people over there in South Africa are taking matters in their own hands and they're not playing games with these motherfuckers, man. See, what is the government gonna do? They in a single file line. You would think they was an army. They led by that one dude. He about to take over their country. saw this coming my way, they said, yeah, you and your friends gotta get the fuck out of here, I'm gone. I don't want no problems with the Zulus, man. Yeah, all that sounds scary. Whatever he's saying, I'm scared of it. They about to kick ass out there, man. They kicking ass, man. They putting belts on immigrants, belt. The belt, this is how they get down. With the Zulu costume on. In South Africans, you say South Africans don't flee. Unlike other Africans, they kicking niggas out. They ain't fleeing. They ain't got to flee. They kicking ass. They kicking you out. There is not little Johannesburg, Johannesburg, or little South Africa anywhere. So no little Johannesburg and no little South Africa. Hey man, Zulus ain't mucking around, man. That nigga doing that shit with a Zulu costume on with the Nikes. With some Nikes, nigga. You like, you niggas think you can run? That nigga chasing you down, nigga. He got on some Nikes. That nigga got on some phone posits, nigga. You're not playing, man. Shout out to Africa, man, for getting busy, man. But like I said, look who they not getting busy on, man. They're not getting busy on the white people. Because they love their white men. Love their white man. Love their white man. They love their white man. The white woman is God. The white woman is God. If anybody believe the white woman is God, is an African. They love them white folks.
Africans are suffering from what is called the Stockholm Syndrome. They love their tormentors who are white. That is why it is not even a friend of me corrected me. It is Africans that they do not want. It is the whites who still control over 70% of their land.
And that is true. White people run South Africa. That's why motherfuckers like, yeah, you go to South Africa, it's like America. You talking about these white areas. Where the black folks gotta stay at? That shit is hell on earth, nigga. You rather go to Gary.
It is the whites who run an enclave called Orania, where blacks are not.
None of this marching and none of this shit is going on in the white areas. They got 70% of their land and running shit.
What is happening in South Africa?
You know, when this issue arose on the 6th day of March, I wrote a letter to President Cyril Ramaphosa.
Yes.
And my argument was South Africa is the anchor economy. Mr. President, don't allow vigilantism to be what defines how you deal with illegality. It is true that every country wants to document all visitors who are in their country. But you don't allow half-naked individuals to be running around the streets of Durban.
You say half-naked individuals. Yeah, bro. Nobody love white people more than Africans, man. That's why they come over here. They kiss, they brown nose white folks so bad and throw us under the bus so quick. Your head is spin, man.
Or Johannesburg, moving from shop to shop, trying to determine who is documented or who is not documented. And you don't allow them, particularly when you know that they are using derogatory terms. They are telling Africans, leave. When I wrote that letter, I received several letters from South Africans.
Okay.
Some of them were very angry with me, and I responded to each one.
He said, this is a Kenyan teller speaking on South Africa. You know what I'm saying? So I guess you from South Africa. I want to hear from you, man. Let me know if you want to come up on the panel, man. Tell us about what the fuck going on over there, man.
One of them with history. Some of them then apologized. I told them, you cannot be in a position where you are telling everybody to go, and some of you are saying documented, some of you are saying all must go. And you are creating an environment where you instill fear in everybody. You are looting shops and all these. And none of the South African leading politicians, I listened to them, they were trying to justify the unjustifiable. And their claim is that fellow Africans are taking away jobs from them. A complete lie. Fellow Africans are creating jobs for them. If you've gone to South Africa,
see, they trying to utilize that same talking point that the immigrants over here is acting like, oh, they creating jobs, or they're taking jobs that we don't want. Nah, man. They in the way and they getting over. And we know when they get a job, only hire their cousins. They only hire their family. You know what I'm saying? I put the link in the chat for the brother say you from Africa. You want to come on here.
See,
bring your ashy foot ass on the show.
Individuals from Somalia, from Ethiopia, from Nigeria, from Ghana, from Kenya, they are the ones who are creating jobs where there were no opportunities, or there appear to be no opportunity. They saw them and they are creating jobs. So
this is the immigrant bullshit, because they're getting help from the government. The government is taking a load off of them in their day-to-day life and subsidizing a lot of shit, whether it be housing or food or, you know what I'm saying, medical and shit like that. And then they get that cushion to go start businesses while everybody else got to still struggle and pay for everything for their day-to-day.
Even if they were not documented, I would regularize them because they are adding value to the economy. True.
Yeah, that's the same talking points that the immigrants say is like, yeah, we pay taxes. No, y'all duck taxes. We know what y'all do. When y'all start these businesses in the black community, y'all keep passing them around so y'all never pay taxes because y'all got that window. They know how to use the loopholes in the system. Like I said, I put the link in the chat for the African brother if you want to come up here, speak his piece. But yeah, man, these motherfuckers, don't nobody love the white man and the white woman like the Africans, man. They will get down on their knees. But they will clap each other, but they let that white man, let that white woman come through. They on their knees, bowing. This is pathetic.
How are you? Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
What are y'all doing?
They bow to show respect.
I ain't.
Show respect. They bow to show respect. They bow to show respect. They are bowing down to Roseanne. Not even a bad white bitch. Roseanne. Long as it is a white woman, we must bow our heads. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray. Let us pray.
Nice to meet you.
Welcome.
What are y'all doing?
They bow to show respect.
I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
You've never seen Africans bow down to the white woman? What's up, man? Yo. What is this? Hive-led ninja. Hey, man,
yo, Minister Jap.
Yes, nigga. Yeah, what up, man?
Dude, I am not gonna switch on my camera. I'm at work, okay? So please keep me in the dark for now. But I need to speak to you. First of all, I'm a big fan.
You know I'm gonna talk shit anyway, man.
I know you. I know you very well. I've been watching you for many years, so don't stress.
Let's go, man. So what's going on in South Africa, man? Why y'all fucking up all the black folks, but y'all scared of these white folks, man? What's going on?
First of all, we're not scared of the white folks, okay? So we outnumber them, okay? The issue is if we do what you guys suggest that we should do to the white people, the West will do exactly what they did to the people of Zimbabwe. Why is the Zimbabwe economy destroyed? It's because the West, they'll put on sanctions on South Africa. So, and the major problem that the reason why South Africans are stressing Black South Africans is because these illegal immigrants are predominantly in Black areas. So you won't find the Zimbabweans, the Nigerians going to predominantly Black or white or colored or Indian areas. They go specifically to Black areas, and that's why you're seeing the uproar amongst Blacks.
And that's what's happening in America, in Chicago. They dump They dump all the immigrants in Black communities. And that's why
same story. That's why the Koreans, whoever comes into America, they immediately go and leech off the Black American community. Like with these Korean beauty companies, it's the same story that they're doing here. So it's not so much that people have a problem with like immigrants in a sense. It's like the number, the quantity. Everybody sees South Africa as kind of like the American version of the African continent. When you're struggling in your country, you flee to South Africa and you put pressure on the people that were oppressed under apartheid. After democracy, they never even had a chance to set themselves up properly. And then you have like the whole continent coming here. It's the same story with America if you look at it. After you guys got free, you thought that the immigrants who want to come into America want to help you guys, but what they do? I've seen some crazy stuff. Originally, I had a problem with like FBAs until I listened to what you guys were saying. The story is that you would see these people who go to America, and when they succeed, they're Kenyan, they are Jamaican. But once they commit crime, they kind of like sneak in under Black Americans. You guys get the bad rep from the people, Black people, Africans who go to America, and kind of like leech off your community. And their disrespect that I've seen in your direction, like there was this Nigerian guy talking about he wants to get rid of Black History Month. Can you imagine that? You leave Nigeria, you flee to America under the protection of Black Americans. You wouldn't even be there if it wasn't for you guys fighting for freedom, for people to immigrate there. You get there and you start talking about you want to get rid of Black History Month. It's like some guy who was running for Senate or something crazy. It's the same problem that we are facing. People who flee their countries because they don't want to fight for them. They come here and they disrespect and they leech off the economy. They don't contribute anything to South Africa. So I get you from your position when you look at us and you think, oh, well, fight the white guys, fight the white populace.
Well, what I'm saying though is it that y'all feel like y'all can't function without white control? White control is better than y'all controlling it.
If I'm being honest with you, originally I would disagree with that, right? But I'm thinking this current government, the ANC government, has failed so spectacularly that you're starting to hear people say stuff like that. I'm even shocked myself. I don't believe in that nonsense because I used to be Pan-Africanist, but I'm no longer a Pan-Africanist, but I believe that we have the ability to govern ourselves. I don't have that mentality where you're looking after white people. South Africans are different from people from the continent. We're somewhat different. We went through apartheid, similar to what you guys went through in like Jim Crow, something like that, segregation. Yes. So the mentality of fighting, of uprising exists with us. Look at West Africans. They are dying in the Sahara deserts. They are literally mass graves over there. They are dying in the Mediterranean, drowning to go to white people. And the very same people who look at South Africans and say, you guys want to be white, you love white people, but they flee to Europe. Who runs Europe? Who runs America? Like, why are you dying in the Mediterranean, in the Sahara, being slaves right now as we speak in Libya? And they turn around and say South Africans love white people. And South Africa is the most dominant.
That's going to be the perception that y'all love white people, because when an influx of Black people come to South America, y'all mobilize, get together, and by any means necessary, even death, they will get these people up out of there. But when these white people came and took y'all shit and took 70% of your land, it's okay.
No, that took place 400 years ago. We're talking about now.
But I'm saying, if you can mobilize right now, you could just turn your direction and go to the white places and get their ass out of there and take their problem. Because they're taking Nigerian businesses. They're taking all of these people coming from other countries, businesses, shutting them down. You can't sell here. You can't work here. They're literally grabbing them physically and kicking them out. Y'all can literally go into these homes and grab these people, but y'all not doing it.
We did that during apartheid. That was the whole point of apartheid, the uprising. We did that, and what happened? The guys that you guys like to claim as the Messiah, Nelson Mandela, did what? He stopped that fight. That's why many South Africans actually resent Nelson Mandela, because we thought after '94 we were going to take
Nelson Mandela is y'all people, man. You know
That's what I'm saying. The mentality that we had was that after 94, there would have been an uprising. But then they created the saint who said the Rainbow Nation, we must all work together. Anyway, let's bring it back to today. Why are we not invading white people on cool?
Yes. Why not invade the white people, the Chinese people, any of them other races that's over there? Why just the black people?
It's easy to say that right now, as you in America right now. The people of Zimbabwe did do that, right? They got rid of the white people. There was into the 2000s. What did the rest of the country? What did you, as Black Americans, for example, do to support the people of Zimbabwe?
Because we got a government that actually put consequences on us doing that. Y'all
don't you think that? No. The government doesn't do that, right? But your government
murders and all types of shit happening, and there's nobody getting arrested for this shit that they doing out. They're just trying to contain it. They're just trying to control it.
No, please hear me. Your government, the American government, put sanctions on Zimbabwe to the point that it collapsed. That's a fact. You can just research this. The Zimbabwe, that's why you have the $1 trillion Zimbabwean currency. Where did that come from? The people of Zimbabwe didn't become stupid overnight. There was the most literate country in Africa. It was the breadbasket of Southern Africa. But
now,
after
hold on. Level with me real quick. Sure. How does anything going on right now and what y'all could do in Zimbabwe is about? What if America just don't get involved? Let's just take us out of the equation. We're not involved in nothing y'all got going on. Get them white people out of there. Why not?
That's a fantasy. You're asking me to come up with a theory that is not the reality. If
they came and took 70% of your land. And you mobilizing right now, you're showing that you can do it, but you only are doing it to who you think you can do it.
Your government right now is
the real enemy. The real enemy is the people who actually are running your goddamn country.
Dude, your government right now is talking about there's a white genocide in South Africa. They're talking about putting sanctions on South Africa. As we speak, your government is interfering in our affairs as we speak. So what you're proposing is a theory that sounds great on paper.
Because of the economy and what the white people bring to South America, South Africa, and what and the dealings that they have with America, we're not gonna touch them. But they the real problem. They the real problem. But now we're going to deal with the new problem, the influx of these other African countries coming over here, because that's an easier thing to deal with. Nobody's gonna bat an eye at that shit.
The problem for us is London and Washington. Those are the major two problems. But I hear what you say. That's a systemic problem that's been with us for over 300 years. That's not even a question. The reason why you're seeing these particular uprisings, it's because they are localized in certain areas. That's why those people are marching. The middle class in South Africa,
I agree. The way all of these countries look at all immigrants as trash. And where do they dump the trash at in America? Black communities. And where they come in, and who does it affect? Foundational Black Americans. That's why we are like, hold on, man. Y'all open up the borders. Where do all these people go? They didn't go to the beautiful parts of Chicago. They came to the Black community. They didn't go to the beautiful parts of Atlanta and all of these other places. They went straight to the Black community. They took over our shit. They're robbing our women. They're robbing our grandmothers. You know what I'm saying? They're bringing more crime, and then we get the blame for it. And then when it's time for them to actually be held accountable, they want to disassociate themselves from Blacks and say, no, we're not Black. We this and this and that. Stop blaming us. No, that's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? The immigration policy for every country needs to be strong. You know what I'm saying? And I respect, like I said, I respect the fact that y'all mobilize and y'all kicking ass and y'all kicking them out. But what I don't respect is that y'all got the same energy, and you're showing that y'all have that power to do those type of things, and they're not doing it to white people. Because I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. Let me just show you something. This is the type of shit that bothers me when it comes to the white worship that's going on over there. Let me just show you something real quick. This is how they treat Black folks, the white law enforcement, when the Black folks is getting out of line over there. This is how they acting.
You see, you're not allowed to be here. Why are you saying so much people?
You are not allowed to be here. You are not allowed to be here. So these are black folks. So obviously, I don't know what area this is. Maybe that enclave where all the white folks is at, and these black folks trying to go over there. You are not supposed to be here. Now watch this.
I'm interfering. So I think you must go. I think you must go. Otherwise, I'm going to arrest you as well. Because I don't know.
Now, snuffed them. Snuffed them.
Yeah.
All of these Africans over here, that would beat the hell out of any other African nation that comes in their nation, ain't did shit to them police. Some of them walking away.
Dude, find another video.
That's what I'm saying. You all coming through, marching through the town, wearing all this Zulu shit, looking like warriors, and y'all only warriors when it comes to getting at black folks. But when the white man come and shit, y'all bitch up. What's happening with that?
Nah, dude. Nah, you can find videos of South Africans beating up white people on YouTube right now. You can just Google it. It's not like that, but
I want to see it. I love it.
You can't just show. There's literally a video of South Africans whipping white people on the internet, on Twitter. Dude, there's literally a video. Find it. It's not difficult to find. Just Google it. You'll find it.
Because this is the type of shit I'm seeing, man. This is the type of shit I'm seeing when it comes
to
with the white
folks. Nee, thank you.
Are these kids literally bowing at my feet? My kids ain't bowing to nothing.
Nigeria.
Nice to meet you.
What are y'all doing?
He said that's a Nigerian. He delineating.
Bow to show respect.
I ain't never seen nothing like that before. That was Nee.
Thank you.
Are these kids literally bowing at my feet? My kids ain't bowing to nobody.
Titi.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nikki.
Tolu.
Taya. Hey.
Daniel.
And
I'm David.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
What you think about all this?
The white worship is just too much, bro. It's just too much white worship. Like if you look at this type of shit, even this, it's just too much white worship. Here come the Prince of England. I mean the King of England. King Charles. Bro, this is pathetic. This is retarded. See, we don't do that type of shit over here, man. We not doing that shit, man. She walked on her knees over there, brother. Bro got off the line.
Where is that? But where is that? That's not us. Come on.
Hey, man, I don't know. You got to tell me, man. They all look the same to me, man.
No, that's the problem, Minister Jap. I think one of the things that I think kind of like creates a problem is that you can't refer to the whole continent as Africa. Like, we are not the same. It's a big continent, hundreds of different countries, different ethnicities, levels of development, attitudes. You can't just say
that message needs to get out to the world a little bit more, because everybody over here seems to think that we all African, we all the same. And I'm like, if they don't get along over there, what makes you think they're gonna get along over here or even get along with us?
Exactly. And that's why I think when you look at if there's one group on this continent that probably empathizes and understands Black Americans, it's South Africans. Because you have a somewhat similar history with white supremacy.
I could agree. Like with apartheid. But here's the thing. After we went through everything with Jim Crow, we got our minds right. We ain't still kissing white ass. And we ain't scared. We ain't scared either. You know what I'm saying? Now they just added all of these extra people in here, and they are actually a distraction. You know what I'm saying? Now they just added more enemies to Black people over here. We only had an enemy at one point in time.
It's like when you guys say, for example, when I've heard you guys say that Africans, when they get to America, they don't identify as Black. and you make it seem as if the whole continent, all Africans, South Africans call themselves black. The places where you find black people who call themselves black is where white supremacy exists. South Africans, it's the British, and it's Americans. So when somebody comes from Uganda, where the country's like 100% black, there's no reason for them to identify as black. Just like the Indians don't run around calling themselves brown. But we have a similar history. But I think for us, it's upsetting when I hear black Americans say Africa this, Africa that. When you'll see an image or a video, some guy washing his hair with a cow's urine in South Sudan, and say Africans. And I'm like, that is so distant from us, you know?
Yeah, okay, where was that at, man? Because I got that video on Twitter and it got flagged down.
That is South Sudan. That's very far from here.
Okay, so that's where Myron Gaines is from. Okay,
so
we got
Myron Gaines' people. When Nigerians call you guys, when they call you guys Akatas, we don't know. We as South Africans don't have a derogatory term for black Americans. There's literally no reason for us to have a problem with black Americans. But it's upsetting when you guys then turn around and then say Africans this. And we're sitting here on the southern tip of Africa.
You know what, man, I'm gonna be real. I don't think a lot of us have encountered a lot of South Africans over here. We do say Africa and Africans very generically. I will say that. A lot of us deal with a lot of BS from Nigerians.
100%.
They are the ones that, because for some reason we like a lot of black populated areas, when we encounter African people, they're usually Nigerians. And we've all had a lot of bad experience with Nigerians. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're saying, I get what you're saying, it's a different thing or whatever like that, and they don't identify with our history as much as you all would because you have a similar situation with apartheid.
Yeah.
But you got to understand how most African people in that continent, in those countries over there, don't understand our history and not fixated on it because it really doesn't apply to them. The same over here. But we only can talk about what we experience, and we do say African very generically. You know what I'm saying? That's just how we talk. The way black is used very generically. You know what I'm saying? Because when we throw out the term black, you all will quickly say, hold on, I'm South African. Hold on, I'm Nigerian. Hold on. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of new to y'all. Well,
we wouldn't say that. South Africans wouldn't say that.
Exactly.
Because we are literally classified as black.
Here they gotta understand that that's the lingo and that's how we talk out here.
Yeah, I understand. And I think that's the reason why I think we can actually learn from each other in many ways. Because I think the plays that you're seeing being run in America, even with like the feminism, how it operates in America within the black community, it's playing out here in similar ways. So I think
and y'all have that because white people taught y'all women that bullshit. Because y'all,
dude, that's why I know about German shepherds. Because
but see, once the white man brings his BS over there because he can't control his woman and his woman rules him, y'all women saw that and said, "That's the life I want to have." You know what I'm saying? And they trying to adapt that. They trying to be as white as could be. So now y'all women out of control trying to mimic the white woman the same way our women are over here. So yeah, I could agree with you that it's very similar. But once you add in the white element to what y'all had, looks like y'all have order and looks like y'all have unity when it's time to unify to get these motherfuckers out of here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just can't let that white man go though.
Yeah, I mean, I agree. Look, the fight for us is not over because at the end of the day, we are native to this land. And I think what this current movement is symbolizing is like it's an initial stage of owning South Africa, taking back South Africa. Because even look at the white population in this country, it's declining. It's on the decline. You know, so I think if anything, this type of this movement should open up discussions, especially with Black Americans, in my opinion. So we could avoid some of the things that we've seen being done to your communities, and you could also maybe learn from us in some ways, whichever way you choose to learn. But yeah, this movement, from what I'm seeing, is about removing as many foreign nationals in South Africa as possible because we are being outnumbered.
Kick ass! I'm joining the show. What I will say is this: what is that guy's name that's running the show? Is he running for president out there?
No, he's not. So there are two men. The one who's leading the protest is actually a lady called Jacinta. She's the one I would say she's leading the movement.
Who's the guy though? You know, the guy kept showing with the guy.
Yeah, I don't know his name, but there's two of them. I think Lom Tagati, I think that's his name. He's not running for political office. This whole movement is supposed to be. It's supposed to not.
I'm doing a part 2 to this, and I got him sitting down with the Somalian embassy. He's at the Somalian embassy or whatever like that, or the consulate or whatever the fuck. And he's talking to the Somalians. He's talking to the Somalians because he's like, we don't want y'all coming over here with that pirate bullshit, fucking up our y'all. We know what y'all about. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I say, and here's another thing too. I gotta say, the most Black Americans here who have encountered and had bad experience with Africans, they were Nigerians.
Yep, same here.
As of lately, it's been the Somalian thing. This is new.
Dude, it's the same
Somalian
story.
thing is new. The Somalian thing is new.
There's literally a video right now of Somalis fighting South Africans in Cape Town for a space to operate. It's the same play. It's the Nigerians, it's the Somalis and the Ethiopians. And the crazy thing, they get here and they call us lazy. The same thing I've heard them call Americans. It's like, you flee your country. You flee your country.
I got footage for part 2. Of them calling y'all lazy, saying y'all just work hard. You just work hard.
And you're like, okay, cool. If you guys are these fantastic workers, why are you not working in your country? Why isn't this Nigeria, this shining city, this shining country? If you are these intelligent beings and hard workers, we should be seeing this hard work manifest in your countries. But you flee because your countries are failures. And to be honest, that's why I like Tariq as well. Tariq says a lot of things that he can use against the foreigners here, because it's the same nonsense that they speak towards Black Americans. They say yes.
All right, man. Hey, brother, I appreciate you for appreciating me and supporting the show. The people in the chat said, you know what I'm saying, we're going to fight to get you a green card, man. You can come over here. You know what I'm saying? They said
that's
you
the
can.
Difference with us. That's the difference with us. We have no desire to leave. I have no desire whatsoever to set foot in America. South Africa is my home. I only have one home, and I'm not leaving, unlike the other Africans.
Damn! Talk to him, man. I appreciate you, bro. He said he ain't running. He's not fleeing. Y'all said he said, I don't want to stay. Y'all don't want to come to America. I'm staying here. Damn, I asked you for the ass over here. My foo-foo over here, fool. Hey, man. Great show, man. I appreciate y'all for appreciating me, man. I will see y'all in a few. I might have to push this back a little bit, man. Y'all hit the like, hit the share. The post start another 15 minutes. Give me a few minutes. Let me get set up for the next show. We got to cook, man. I'm going to have a part 2 to this, man, because there's a lot to go over, man. I'm definitely watching the news and what's going on in South Africa, man. This shit is so interesting. And like he did say, he did make a point. We do have a very similar stance on immigration for good reason, because we have, we went through Jim Crow and slavery, and they had apartheid, you know what I'm saying? So, and the Afrikaans, But y'all get off y'all knees, man, and get on the white people ass too, man. Stop being scared of them white folks, man. See y'all in a few, man. We out. Church, check in. It's your boy, Minister Jap. Listen, I know y'all been looking for me, but at the bottom of this video, in the description section, you'll see where it says follow me. You can follow me on all social media platforms. Make sure you click the links in the description so you can get in touch with me and get in tune with everything I post at all times. You never know, the haters might try to take us down. Also, make sure you follow my backup channel, Minister Jap Church Media. Follow the channel now. We are not going nowhere. We're here to stay. Make sure y'all paying attention. Church on the move. Peace.
Minister Jap, I'm talking to you, nigga. Yeah, I got a kid. I got 2 daughters and a son. Yeah, man.
Black women are bad mothers.
And that's why you having a baby by the motherfuckers you had a baby with is your fault. That's why you being a single mother is your fucking fault. That's why being a baby daddy ass nigga is your fault.
Live from the church.
Church, check in.
It's Minister Jap.
Black women, they're some of the most worst bitches on with money, but yet they're still taking trips and they look fly doing. They are the flyest, brokest bitches you're gonna ever deal with.
On Minister Jap TV.
Church, check in, man. Church, check in.